Hi, everybody. Welcome to TVON. My name is Lauren Blair. Thank you so much for joining us. Happy Saturday to you. Glad you're with us today, especially since today is a very special Saturday where we're featuring the finale of our Marilani Mint collection. I introduced it to you here at TVON on Monday, and now today, already here we are, not even a week in. On this Saturday morning, we have the final pieces of the collection because these are not just any old quality. This is a really special stone. We're going to talk about it if you're not familiar with it yet, but it's a really special stone. Just introduced it a few days ago, had some very important gems, was not able to keep them in stock because they're all one of a kinds, but these are also top quality. So what we're bringing you is I have literally 13 more pieces. 13, that's it. 13 lucky shoppers, 13 lucky collectors are going to be able to bask in the magic that is this fluorescing, beautiful color changing stone that actually we have photographs of it in UV light. Not only is it a rare garnet to start with a beautiful color in regular daylight, but under UV light, they go completely red. It is so fantastic. It is such an amazing stone. It also is very, very, very rare. One of the rarest that we have brought to you here in all of our time at TVON, and that really encompasses a lot of rarity. So in my hand, I hold everything we have. There are rings, mostly ladies rings. I did have one. I've got one new pendant for you as well. And these are top quality. So like I said, even if you've seen this elsewhere, heard of this before, you've probably seen a smaller variety or a much lesser quality. What we're bringing today is the most bright, vibrant, I mean, they really are neon, and they are incredibly color changing, which of course we love. So it's got the phenomena, it's got the, we'll talk all about source. If you're not familiar, don't worry, we'll get you all kind of up to date with what's happening with this Marilani Mint, but that's coming up in just about, we'll let everybody kind of settle in and get here. So, but I don't necessarily want to wait till the next hour. So what we're going to do is kick these off in just about a half an hour or so. So if you need to, get ready, or if there's something you're trying to complete, or, you need to get all settled in by about 30 minutes from now, we'll start bringing these out. And they're all one of a kinds, and they're going to be, we'll start with our bigger stones, our super collectibles, and then we'll work our way on down. So it's just fabulous. I know I spoke to you so many of you this morning who called in just literally specifically asking, will there be any of that new stone? And yeah, we're going to have the last of the last here today. So stick around. That's coming up in about a half an hour. We'll show those to you. Also, as I promised, that's only going to take a few minutes. So what we're going to do is also share with you a lot of great jewelry that we have, some brand new. I'm so excited because my sea lion is back. Sea lion, walrus, what are we calling this? The seal? We've had it once before, and everybody was fighting over it. So we brought you another design. It is a beautiful art piece that really is, it's a pendant, but it's got that critter style we love, only very sophisticated, and we've done it with a blue wing today. So that's back. Also have a brand new ring. It's a bit of a floral, but it's going to have diamonds over 2 carats and Paraíba. So that's really exciting. Really anxious for you to see that. And my favorite personal piece, where we're going to talk about blue wing block D and emerald cut, but also it's the mounting. It's the bridge setting with the emerald cut Tanzanite. It is a 6 carat plus. We don't usually see that size in the bridge, but it's here and it looks fantastic. So get ready. That's one of my favorites of the day. Plus a couple of other wheels. We're actually going to have wheels on our Marilani groupings as well, so that when we're in a certain price range, if that's what suits your budget, we can really kind of show you everything we have in that range. So we'll start, of course, with the bigger stones that I have, and then we'll work our way down. I'm happy to say that the largest I have today, the largest of the collection already went on Monday during the debut. That was our 4.5, but I do have a 270 as my largest today. So lots to get to today throughout the show, 3 big hours. Let us know if you have requests. And of course, I would recommend, given the popularity of the stones so far this week, and given the amount of, again, the fact we had 2 days off from it for Thursday and Friday, I didn't have any. Now we're ready and we're prepared. And so I hope that you're on the lines quickly when you see those introduced, because I think there's going to be a lot of people as well. 13 may not be enough to go around for everybody, so we're really looking forward to that. So let's get started with today's show. As far as before Marilani Mints, we've got a nice little, appetizer here for you, 7092. And right, a lot of people probably now enjoying a brunch, maybe at home, relaxing and chilling at home for the weekend, what the weekend's all about. And so we've got a nice little way to start your beautiful feast of jewelry and collectibles here. And that is with a 1/4 carat cushion cut orange. But I think what's going to be the big headline is the price tag. Take a look at this. It's awesome. Beautiful, beautiful orange diamond here. So we've got a really special look in the diamond. It's a 1/4 carat stone, which is awfully large. I've only had one other like it. But this is the 25 pointer, because I think the last one was actually 26 to be exact. And let's come on in and take a look, because it's not just an orange diamond there. It's going to be also the fabulous double halo of the pink diamonds as well, which are also natural, and the white diamonds around that. So one that we see out of all the fancy colors we bring to you, and that is many, this is the one we see the least of, besides maybe the blues, right? We see greens and pinks and beautiful yellows quite frequently here, but the orange is another variety that's really tough to get a hold of. And we've got, since it's starting the show, there must be something going on with that value, and there sure is. So all you have to do is dial in early and be ready to go, because our quarter carat cushion cut square, and it's vibrant orange. You know, sometimes think that term, like, you know, since it's kind of subjective in a way when you're talking about diamonds, it really is a color that sometimes can look, you know, really it's a more Yellowstone that's being called an orange, when in reality, what you really want, if you want that extra rarity, is a true orange diamond. That's what you have here. And of course, all the brilliance and all the beauty to go with it, but also a major look in this designer mounting. So it's classic too. We kept it really classic here on this one for you as well, and just a really exciting opportunity. So welcome in and get ready, because we're starting with a bang here, and that is gonna be, tell you what, oh, I like this one. This is really a neat piece, and when you talk about classic and all that, yes, but then to add the pinks, it's a nice combo that, you know, I think maybe on paper you wouldn't even think about necessarily if you were sitting down to design a rare diamond ring, but here it is, and it looks great, and just giving you all the sunset colors there that we love, really invoking Mother Nature here in her color palette that we all are in awe of all the time. Take a look at it on the hand here as well. 18 points in the pink, that's not too bad. You know, it's nice to have 18 points in pink diamonds alone, that's pretty good. And there's the classic nature of that design and ring. So huge value coming up and on the way, and we're looking forward to getting it out the door, because it's the most affordable orange diamond I've had in some time. And normally that would mean, oh, it's a smaller size, but no, you're still getting a quarter carat stone. It's not even gonna be the $30,999 we are looking for today. Let's start off right. Let's get you ready. We've got collectibles the whole way through this show. It is a day when, if you're not registered with us, have never shopped here with us, you may want to do that ahead of time just to be ready to go on all the big values that are coming your way today. Keep that in mind. So go ahead and, you know, talk to one of our operators. We'll get you all set up. And yeah, that's a free process that takes about 2 minutes. And it's just, again, just to make sure you're ready to shop these one-of-a-kinds like we have all throughout the day. And I'll go ahead and just discount this one on its way here. It's as it is in the rose and the white go together. It's not going to be $29.99 either. This is my most affordable orange diamond, so I'm really excited about it, that I've had, I think, ever. So in a ring, you know, pendants are one thing where it's a smaller stone, but in a ring that's got that major piece, this looks fantastic, and it's not even $29.99 at all. I'll blow it out. We'll make it even less than $2,500 or $24.99. It is for one caller. That is going to be the case with, I think, everything today. Do I have anything that's more than one? I honestly don't know. Let me see. There must be something, but I don't see it. So come on in early, and we'll make it better than even $24.99, $23, $22, $21. How about $19.99 instead to get that one at home? And yes, Christine, go ahead. In any request you have, if you want to see anything from last night as well, we can, I've got all that material here for you. So if there's anything I can show you from last evening, or if you were able to catch up with the recording today, if you don't get us live on television last night, let me know. We can help you out, because that's oftentimes what we're doing on Saturday. But I think everyone's just chilling, ready for the Marilani mints, right? It is nice. Maybe your beverage of choice today should be like a mint julep or something. You know, it's summertime and it's hot, and maybe, you know, with the, in regards to the Marilani mints, you could be very thematic. I like a theme. I'm all about a theme. So, you know, pour yourself something good and get ready. Yeah, go ahead. Hi, Sandy. Good morning. Or Colorado. Let's see. They're an hour. I think they're an hour ahead. They're on Mountain Time this time of year. Somebody help me. Hour ahead, Sandy. 11 o'clock. Is it 11 o'clock? So good morning. Good late morning. So anyway, here we go. $19.99 on that one. Let me know. Hi. Did she have a request or anything? Or just literally just calling just to check in and. Oh, she was thinking about this one. Oh, very nice. Well, $19.99, best value I've had on a 25-pointer. I mean, think about this. When we see pink diamonds that are 25-pointers, and let's all just remember back to, what was it, 2 nights ago? I had a wheel. Remember it? We had 4 pieces, all pink diamonds. They were a quarter carat. Remember that? And they were just under $4,000. Think about that perspective for a moment, because when you have an orange diamond, we know that orange diamonds, a little more rare, right? Think about what you've seen here. We have pink diamonds almost every day. We don't have orange diamonds every day. So that's something to keep in mind. It does really, really tell you a lot about the rarity of the stone. There are very few natural fancy orange diamonds. Some that are just yellows that really maybe have that deeper, darker yellow that some might call an orange. That's not what we're dealing with here. We're dealing with a true, bright, vibrant, still all natural, no treatment at all, but that's where, you know, we wouldn't see a pink diamond of this size for $19.99. So huge value there. Take a look at it one more time, and that'll be $19.99. All right, give it 30 seconds, and then we're on our way. We've got coral. Talk about summertime. Tony, I saw you eyeing this opal earlier. I'm stunned as well. Can't believe this kind of trillion opal we have here today. It is a monster stone, but it's got some crazy good color. So we'll talk about that as well. So happy Saturday to everybody. I know a lot of you just waiting on the Marilani mints. We'll start those in about 20 minutes. So get ready, have the phone ready. I asked y'all to be like, be well nourished this morning and ready to do some shopping. You need to be on your game today. We got a lot of one-onlys here in very important stones that are just truly, the quality is only here. So that's what's beautiful about our mint garnets. Let's take a look at this really quickly. I thought this was a summertime fun piece here, and it's just a really simple, stunning coral that's out of the Mediterranean here. It's item number 2195. We have two, okay? So there's my one thing that I have more than one of. I have two of the pendant. Yay! So 2195 is the number. This is going to be an 8 by 13 millimeter pear shape. It's an opaque stone known as coral, but this is a Mediterranean coral, and you well see that a lot of the coral out there is that light pinky color, kind of like that. It's got a euphemism for it. It's called the angel skin coral, which is beautiful, right? It's a beautiful piece. But this is that bright. What you get is that red-orange mix that is really what we look for in Mediterranean coral. It also is our pear shape. It's in white gold. You have a great backing. That's what surprised me here. Sometimes these are more open in the back. We really went the extra mile, and that's going to surprise you when you see this price tag, because the way it's finished is beautiful. It's going to sit really lovely on the neckline. It's got a fluted style bail as well, but no diamonds. We just left this really classic and clean so that also you're getting maybe more casual if you perceive that diamonds make a piece a little more dressy and you want to be able to wear it and enjoy it quite frequently. This is a great way to go, and we know this color goes with so much. Take a look at it on the hand here. I'll give you a measurement on it as well, so you can see it from a distance first in that regard, and then we'll get you a ruler and we'll show you. Did I just drop it? Yeah, I did. Take a look. Gotta, get a better grip this morning. Get a grip. That's what they're always telling me, get a grip. Get a grip. Stop raising things too low. Think about where gold and diamonds and gems are at, and yet I still persist. Take a look at this from a measurement standpoint. You've got a 7/8 of an inch or so top to bottom. We'll show it on the neckline coming up next. Pop your favorite chain right through it, and you're good to go. But two available, white gold only, and how about a price tag that we don't see? Hardly ever. And a really special opportunity if you like, just again, something simple and elegant. Doesn't need don't need to plan your whole ensemble around it. Just put it on with just about anything and you're good to go. The bright reddish orange, it's honestly more red than it is orange. So that's always really what we look for in coral. If you do want that top quality, and yet it's not going to be even $500 or $499 or $399 or $299. Two available. Let's take a look at it up close once again and show you what we're doing. Instead of even $299, if you need to treat yourself to a piece of really high quality jewelry, despite this price, guys, it is high quality. We're not going to bring you anything that's not. So this is the way to shop it, and we'll do it. You know what? Make it even better than $299. I was going to do $288. Let's just make it really simple and easy for two, since it's that rare opportunity where we've got two available for you. We'll make it $199 only on that one, and let me know on that orange diamond too, because that orange diamond is still here and should not be. And there's your piece all the way around. That great finishing, the beautiful bail, any of your standard chains, even if you have our more petite, dainty diamonds by the yard, that'll work in that bail as well. So it's $199, and let me know if you'd like one or two. Maybe you want to get both and have a set so you can actually give one and keep one and then be wearing the same piece, right? It's not often we get to do that in fine jewelry if it's, something a little more extravagant, but it's nice to be able to say, well, if you want to, match up your coral and have someone else wearing that same piece at the same time, you got a good one here. All right, so our last call, $199, 30 seconds on that one. And then we will start to count down. We're about, is that too early, or you think that works? Because I know on the weekends and the summertime, a lot of people have places to go and things to do and people to see and events to go to. So I want to do them on the early side, but again, want to give everyone a chance to get settled in. So we'll start those Marilanis in about 15 minutes, and we'll remind you, since you might have missed Monday, and I know some of you did and told me, what? I had no idea. I had no idea you were doing something special on Monday. So if you missed it entirely, we'll recap what those are all about so you get really familiar. One is gone, one is left on this style, and we'll move right along. I'm going to show that big opal, Tony. I'm ready. It's so stunningly rare to see an opal even cut like this, but wait till you see the colors that play through. And I think we perceive opals as, it just depends on the quality, right? A really good crystal opal still might have very little color. Look at this stone. And yes. It does, unfortunately, yeah. So I mentioned that a couple times. I'm sorry that I can't change that one. They're made up and ready to go, and not our own. So yeah, it's going to be white gold only on the coral. Sorry about that. All right, so we may have 2 left after all, because if they can't do the yellow gold or white gold rather, then we might have 2 of those. So call me. $199. It's the most affordable item I have tonight or today by far. So here we go with our opal. This is going to be item number 7637 and 5 carats 26 in this size. May even break out the background here because, believe it or not, that stone looks even better in person than still on the wheel when you've got that, stark bright light against a white background. We'll show it to you. It's 526 though, with 40 points in diamonds. Those diamond pave work are going to go all the way around, and it's only in the yellow gold because look at this, customized with why not? Why not leave a nice little reveal on the inside so you can see the double-sided look of this opal, because that's going to be color all the way through. So you get all the same color you see through the back, just knowing that your opal is natural through and through, which is all we do. And then you've got, as we see it from the front here, a beautiful way to bezel and prong set it. Sometimes, and people say this a lot, well, why are, I see prongs that seem to be bigger on an opal. They have to be. Think about it, especially on a larger opal, where when you've got a cabochon cut, as they always are, you're going to have that larger dome. So it really is difficult. Think about it. It would be like if you went rock climbing and you had a completely smooth dome-style rock. It doesn't really put much place for you to put your hands or your feet, right? You would just slide, and that's what we don't want. So you've got the same kind of look. Think of it that way. When you don't really have a set edge to your piece, when you have a rounded, bigger stone, and you've still got to secure it and secure it even more so because it's so large, that's complex to do. So you'd see a really designer prong typically utilized that's going to be a little bit longer to hold on to that cabochon, but in this case, double security features because you've got the prong set and the bezel. So it's giving you a dual opportunity to have a really nice secure setting for your opal, plus the diamonds that continue all the way around it. Let's take a look at this, and we're going to send it out right now. A quick look, and did you notice we're exactly matching today? Did you notice that? Or no, you're in black. Sorry, it looked green from the background. I was like, are you wearing pink and green just like me? Hi. Oh, good. I will. Is that the one I saw earlier? Oh, good. Oh, I see. You've got the pendant too. I see what you're saying. Darn it, really? Do you know how many people I spoke to this morning that asked me if I would have any in that price range, and I couldn't wait to show you the pendant? All right, so we've already got, I'm going to flash something really quickly. Should I show it now, Joyce? That one? The ring or no? It's up to me. Okay. Well, you let me know. It's really up to her. I don't know if she's watching. So you let me know when, and I don't want to get really started with the Marilanis till we get going in about 12 minutes, but yeah, that's probably better. Okay, sounds good. All right, so here we go with the fabulous 526 trillion with the diamonds around it. Bigger prong. Let's just make it easy. And I want to put down the black background here as I put it back up close, just so you can see even more so what this quality is all about, because that's really going to show you how this crystal opal, yep, see how it's got a golden base to it, but it's got all the different colors there as well. So a really beautiful confetti type of color. Sometimes the colors can be a little more spread out, or they can be a little bit more just like a bigger color, but then you get less of it. This is really that glitter confetti. It really looks like you've injected the stone with glitter all the way through, that glitter that has like an iridescence metallic to it, and it's all the rainbow colors, and we got to make it affordable for you. So here we go. That's going to be $34.99. You know what? Let's try something different instead. There's always these first minutes leading up to a big, everyone's waiting on one thing deal. Did you get the coral, by the way? You did get one? Okay, so we have one coral gone, one left on the coral pendant at $199, and a really special way to get an opal here, and we'll make it really simple and easy. We'll make it $17.77 for you. A nice discount. We'll pretend it's on sale, and we'll just, make up our own sale prices here tonight. There's going to be a lot of that today. I don't know. I never do that. You'd think, doing these back-to-back still, I would be able to get the, today. But it was just nighttime, and there was really no break between nighttime and morning for me, so as usual. So forgive me. It's daytime, we're live, and we'll kick off the Marilani Mints in about 10 minutes. And let's take a look at what we have coming up, because we have some hoop earrings that are stunning, and they're with pearls. And I know we made a splash lately the last couple days with Tahitian pearls. I've got an earring to go with it that's fabulous. But first, the gorgeous flowers coming up. $17.77. That opal's got to go. Look at the sides. It does not stop with the colors. So from whatever angle, whatever profile, how do you not love that stone with that deeper base? When there's a little bit deeper color of a base as opposed to just clear, you get a brighter tone of color typically, and that's really showing up here. Plus you have that double-sided. The stone is just, I mean, I hate to say double-sided, it kind of implies like there's a second side to it that we added. No, it's just natural through and through, but we call it that in the industry because you're seeing all that same color even through the back of the stone. So that's really, really important. And $17.77, what a value. All right, so I'll take my little sunglass cloth away. That's what I've now been using for my background there. And take a look at this. This is my triple flower ring. It looks like all 3 flowers are floating on your finger. It's $74.67. Call me on that Opal. We've got a lot of people already getting registered and getting ready for the Marilani mints. They're coming up in 10 minutes, so not long to wait here. And the countdown is on. This is 7467. It's our 52-point round, brilliant diamond ring, but it's done in a brilliant way because you've got tri-color. If you ever go to Europe, some of you are probably on a beautiful, going planning that beautiful Italian excursion right as we speak, right? And you're ready to go and finally get out there and back to those beautiful vacays. And you think about what they do in gold in Italy and in Europe, where they oftentimes see tricolor. And we just, for whatever reason, don't see a lot of that in the States. But it is a nice way to, from a practical standpoint, let it match everything else you have if you've got a variety of different metals, but also gives you that beautiful way that each flower really looks like its own individual, because in a bouquet, right, the pretty is when they're all mixed together and you've got what we call a mixed bouquet. And that's what you see here. Even though the diamonds are all our beautiful white diamonds, you're seeing that rose and that white and that yellow gold background. And then wait till you see this on, because it looks like they're floating on top of your finger here. It really is stunning how this looks. And 52 points, watch this. I mean, it's just really, the band disappears. I mean, it just looks like that trio, and maybe that number 3 is significant. So maybe you're looking to be, again, a little bit in a less overt way, just have a little nod to some meaningful jewelry behind what you wear with that, the daisies or whatever you want to call them, right? That beautiful bezel set. I love that in the middle. So if you have any of our bezel set, maybe it's a diamond by the yard, maybe it's the hoops, maybe it's whatever. We've got a nice little match there as well. So you've got some coordination to your set, and it's as is. Of course, I think that's the attraction of this piece, is that we don't do tricolor hardly ever. So you have a rare piece of tricolor here and a really nice mix and match. And just again, one you can wear, we're sizing it to any size. So if you want to wear that on a larger finger, you can. If you want to move that on over from ring finger to a middle because it's larger a way it splays across the hand, you can do that too. But it is not going to be the $24.99 price tag. I mean, prices have skyrocketed in gold and diamonds, and that is what you have here. Those are the components. That is the core of this ring. So there's not a lot of ways to get around gold and diamond pricing when that's what you have. So instead of 24, watch what we do, because we are the way around all the price increases we've been seeing. And instead, I'll make it $9.99 first caller. Just send it out. We got to move some jewelry here in our first couple of minutes. So $9.99 might make it a lot easier to own your triple floral ring. And speaking of florals, if you want to go really bold with a floral meets a ribbon, look what we have later. Look at that. Totally abstract. It really is the intersection of floral and ribbon. It almost looks, again, like what we're seeing in these beautiful bow designs that we're seeing in designer worlds. That's new today. That's Paraibas coming up. So again, lots to get to, but some new for you as well. And then a quick wheel before we get to our big Marilani Mint finale. It's our finale, actually. And Tony, we'll put that up there at the time too, if we can, because I don't want everyone to think that they're going to have an opportunity to see more down the road. I want to make sure you understand that this is all we have. The final 13 stones are here in jewelry today. And when they're gone, they're gone. So, it would be very unlikely that any stick around. And yeah, so don't expect to see them in a week or in a month or, tomorrow morning. It's all what we have here today. So let's get to a quick wheel. Think we've got time here in about 6-7 minutes. We'll see who's got the triple flower ring. And then we're about ready to show you some phenomenal stones, literally phenomenal stones on this wheel. My bicolor omnipresent tourmaline is here. Bicolor that I've had a couple of times here. Take a look. We'll start there because it's a really good stone. It actually reminds me a lot of that pendant we had last night with the pink and the yellow diamonds around it. Then we have golden pearl. Our pearls have been on fire. Something about, there's like a cyclical kind of trend to stones. And there's my turquoise with yellow diamonds, just debuted the other day. Now it's an even better price tag. Here's our, wow, these are bigger and bigger and bigger. They're just building. We've got a great diamond ring there, and we'll need some more room. There's a lot happening on this wheel so far, but yet we've got 2 more to add to it. And we're going to show you a beautiful opal. This is a black opal. Pear shape. It's a pear shape with a little bit of that wavy style band. And then another phenomenal stone. Look at this one. There's your color change diaspora. Let me mix up my colors a little bit. The diaspora is going to be in the bridge. So we have so many bridge mountings, and this is one of the more simple, I would say, with just keeping the diamonds down the middle of the piece. Then you've got, of course, that big, big, big turquoise Sleeping Beauty variety. Then a bypass in diamonds. It looks like you have an emerald cut, but they're actually baguettes put together. So it's really that illusion setting style where we're using really fine diamonds, but putting them together to create the look of bigger, massive diamonds individually, but it's going to be without the cost that it would be to get bigger, massive diamonds. Then you have your opal, then you have your beautiful, that's a gorgeous golden pearl. It is the color of gold, as if gold were satin finished, but in a natural organic stone. And then there is our stunning bicolor in that quilted style band. It really looks good, and it's there's something about quilting, whether it's the interior of an automobile, whether it's a handbag in leather, it really is that look that just is status. So we're so excited to have these for you. It means since they're on a wheel, they're all going to be one price, and that is the same price. So no matter which one you love, and boy, there's a lot of one-of-a-kinds. There are some gold restrictions on this wheel, so we'll talk about those because, you know, good to know that sometimes these prices come down to that low point where they can't be rebuilt, because it would be kind of foolish to start building a $4,000 mounting when the pieces are already saving you thousands of dollars based off the cost. Because when we don't really, again, we're not an industry, or we're not a network that builds our, you know, big profit margins into our prices, which is a big reason besides all the others that you know about creating our own jewelry and being our own manufacturer. Also, when there's very little profit built in, that's how, again, we can bring these values to you. So it's very difficult. You know, it's like in the industry, if you're used to marking things up 30 times and you take 20% off, big deal, right? Because there's so much profit margin built in that you could do a sale. It's a little more difficult here when you've got, again, working so close to cost as it is every day, and then being able to put things on sale for an additional discount. It just is not something that really should be happening. But on these wheels, that is prime shopping real estate. When you talk about, you want the big value, you want the extra savings, you want to go the extra mile, this is where you shop them right here. Take a look. We have 6 available for you, all one of a kinds. And the ones that have to stay in their gold color are actually going to be the pearl in the yellow gold. That's our 12mm pearl. And then you also have the big opal. That's the pear shape in the front. So basically your right side of your wheel, those have to stay as they are in the yellow gold. Everything else, I've actually got this ring available, even that one. Normally would be only white gold. I've got white, yellow, and rose available for you there. And then again, left side, or my left, your right. The right side of the wheel stays in the yellow gold. Everything else can be changed. I'm a little surprised the tourmaline can, but yeah, it can. So if you want to change the tourmaline to a yellow or rose, you may. And let's get them at home. Final 3 minutes till our big kickoff, okay? So we'll help you out. Right now, let's move some of this jewelry first, and this is where our phenomenal stones are, right here in the front row. There's either that color-changing diaspora, or you can take the black opal, which is a pear-shaped freeform black. They're calling it freeform. It really is more or less a pear shape, right? I mean, it's got a little more rounded edge at the top, but, you know, it's a pear shape. So you take your pick. Again, only yellow gold on those 2 over here on the side. Everything else can be changed, anything you want to do, but one of a kind. This one can actually be done in white, yellow, rose. So I have one style here, but it's actually in all 3 gold colors already ready to go. So it is up to you. I would recommend, just for what it's worth, I'd recommend the turquoise staying also in the yellow. You don't have to, but you know, those are yellow diamonds on the side. So you might want to just stay there with the yellow gold with the yellow diamonds. That really looks good. Plus that's an exotic cut. We're seeing more of, I called it the other day, like a signet ring and a turquoise, right? Because it's still got that kind of size. There are a couple really traditional traits that a signet ring has, and that would be usually, it's a larger ring. It usually has a flat top surface, right? Now they're not usually gemstones, but sometimes they have a gemstone in the center. This is where I think you've got that look, kind of that styling, but in a gem, and a big gem at that, because that turquoise, perfectly square cut, domed slightly. It's not like the big cabochons we see. It's a little more flat and low profile, but then it's got that really distinctive square shape cut, which we hardly ever see. So whichever one you want, let's do something special here. We have 2 minutes till our big special kicks off, so I know you guys are ready. Let's take a look at this. They're not even going to be $19.99. And remember, all these fantastic, hard to find, rare stones, great mountings. I can't believe we're seeing yellow diamonds with our turquoise. That's a first. Bridge mountings are up here. The wave design with the diamonds intersecting with that opal. And everything up here is going to be $999. You know what? Let's go better. Let's do lower just so we are ready, because I know you're all pumped and ready for that big, big, big finale. And it's our last 13 stones. I can't believe it. It's been such a privilege in the last few days bringing these out, but today's the final day, and we're gonna just go ahead and blow out everything on this wheel first before we get there. Let's make them $888 instead of the $999 blowout that we already had set up. And we'll just make it a really simple, easy deal for you. So that's gonna be 60 seconds on that wheel. Let me know if you have any questions. We can try them on for you as well. Look at the turquoise, gotta start there with that perfect color. That's not too green and it's not too blue. It is the perfect color of turquoise, what we look for in Sleeping Beauty, and it's a 442. And then remember, you've just got that angle. Following along that side line of that stone, you've got the yellow diamond set within it. So that's going to be 13 points in yellow diamonds. We'll have that one for you. Then the diamond ring. You got to see this on because it's so pretty when it's on. It does look like two larger stones. It's not a cuff style that's open. They really do meet in the middle, and they're soldered. So it's not like there's no adjustability. There's nothing like, again, that people worry about, is it going to fit like a normal ring? Yes, this one's all built in. So that is actually soldered together through the middle. So there's no openness in there, and that's going to be a diamond weight that's going to give you, and I do have the white, the yellow, and the rose, so do keep that in mind. That's 74.24, 25 points in the baguette, 39 points in the round brilliance. Let me know if you have questions on this wheel. We got to go. We have got a lot of people anticipating the big special, and they're not going to last long, so we'll have plenty of time to show you all the rest and all the exciting pieces that we're bringing out today for you. But want to make sure we help everyone with this wheel because it's really special to get those pieces for $888, no doubt about it. A bicolor tourmaline that looks absolutely stunning with its saturation level the way it is. Also, the golden pearls, my last one. Yes, the bicolor. Congratulations, who got it? And actually, we're changing it. Look at the inside, meaning if you want yellow or rose, you can do it. Terry, hi. Thank you so much, Terry. All right, so there's the bicolor one to show the inside, and then here we are. It's a 5, so let me put on my pinky for you, at least so you see it on. Size perspective-wise from across the room, here it is, and that's the bicolor. That one is spoken for, and then it does have those diamonds. Perfect way they set the pave right within that quilting on the sides there, and then the rest of the band, it's going to have that quilting design there along the top. So here's our last call. We'll move this one right up front. Let me know if you have any favorites here. That golden pearl, 12 millimeters, man, for $888. Big turquoise at 4.5 carats nearly. The diaspora is at 243, so that's a good size stone too. And that one is that beautiful, bright, brilliant material that should be long gone for a diaspora of that level. All right, let's get to our Marilani mints. You guys are ready. I know, that's how it goes. When you got a big something that everyone's anticipating, you know you can't really move anything till you get there. So here's what we're going to show you. We've got the fabulous ideas. Now, these are important stones. So even if you've seen them for a couple $100 elsewhere, there's a quality difference. So let's talk about them. And if you missed my presentation on Monday when I was with you to debut these, well, you got some really, really important stones coming your way. And I know a lot of people, we've had the whole industry talking. We've gone viral here at TVON because everyone's been talking about, look at that TVON. They got the really high quality. We're so proud to bring these. They're not inexpensive because these are all the big stones, okay? So I don't have too many that are going to be inexpensive for you. I love this. We've got a fabulous opportunity for you, and I'm going to go in some semblance of an order so that you know if you want the bigger stones, we'll start there. And if you want some of the smaller stones, I'll tell you, I don't have anything that's under a carat, which is pretty impressive considering how rare this stone is. Now, quick once over if you missed my big, actual debut here on Monday night. This is what happened. We have a first for us because we know these have been out there in the industry every so often, but they're not that high quality. And what we, of course, commit to you is that no matter what it is, or how affordable or how expensive, it's got to be quality. I don't care what it is. So we had never really, quite dove into this Marilani garnet. We've had the demontoids, we've had the mandarins, but we had a collector. Well, there's a special gentleman who shall remain nameless. He has to be because he's really well known in the business. And he only deals with, he works with museums, he works with royalty. He works with royalty, which I think is really cool. I'm hoping one day he'll just, hook me up with the intro because, I'd love to just go across the pond and, meet royalty. But this is where he's really a curator of great stones. So he's, over the years, collected some of the best of the best of the best. And usually his material is not something that is for TV. But then again, we're a little different. We're not your typical TV retailer. We have quality that is museum worthy. So we had an opportunity to meet up with him just recently, and he was here visiting in Los Angeles, and we were really thrilled. And granted, it's not a big parcel. It's just a collection. We started with 22 stones. We have 13 remaining. Everything I brought you on Monday is completely gone. So here's what we've been waiting for, more rings. And that's what we're gonna showcase here for the next couple of minutes. But if you missed out on all the Marilani mint. What's it about? And if you're not familiar with it and haven't seen it or heard about it yet, this is a rare garnet that obviously there are a lot of rare garnets, but it's not Tsavorite because you might think, oh, it's green. I know I've seen green garnets before. There's demantoid that comes out of Russia and Namibia. That's a different type of green. There's Tsavorite that comes out of Kenya. That's traditionally a deeper, darker green. What we're bringing you today is Marilani mint. It comes, as the name would imply, if that name looks familiar, Marilani, and you're going, I've heard that somewhere. That is really famous, actually, because you hear about Tanzanite that comes from Tanzania. Well, Mount Kilimanjaro, right at the foothills at the base of Mount Kilimanjaro are the Marilani Hills. And the Marilani Hills is where the Tanzanite mine is. Well, that's also where this mine is. So talking about Tanzania, I tell you all the time, there's about 30 different stones that come out of Tanzania. They tend to be really important stones. Well, this is one of them. It's one that we've never had any interest in bringing to you in the light, smaller, non-vibrant varieties. We're happy to bring this to you here for you today because we have hand-selected these stones. That's why there were only 22 to start. We've hand-selected them for their beauty, for their color, for their pop and their neon. But remember, these also change color. That's what separates this from regular Tsavorites even, from other green garnets like demantoid and like Tsavorites, is that this stone is really fascinating and phenomenal because under UV light, if you concentrate nothing but UV light onto these stones, which we have done for you, and I have photographs of every single one of them for you so that you'll see what happens, because obviously in this studio, we don't have UV light and it would require darkness to do it, and we don't do our show in darkness. Not many people work in complete, total darkness. So we have photographs where we've got complete darkness in a light box for you and just UV light, and then that stone goes red. So instead of just getting a bright, beautiful stone, you're getting a phenomenal color changing stone out of one source. There's only been one garnet source so far. I mean, you never say never with the gem world. Mother Nature can be tricky that way. But there's one source that we've known about that's given us mint garnets that have this bright, you know, it's a grossular garnet. They tend to be really, really bright. But it's also, we've got the variety that looks almost as neon as a Paraíba. So there's so much to have, because remember, a stone is no good. I mean, just because it changes color, if it doesn't look good in a regular fluorescent lighting, I don't know if it's really going to be the one you want to wear every day. This is the stone that looks fantastic on its own, and then that color change happens when you get it in UV light concentration. So it's really rare. We are not bringing you tiny little stones with a little, you know, something around them. We are bringing you the literal best that were collected for royalty. But again, we can't say, I have to be very careful about what I say about that for, you know, all, you know, non-disclosures and things like that. But this is the most important that is out there in the television world. And we're so proud to bring it to you. And we're going to start with some bigger stones. And remember, this is all I have. So everything you'll see today, and then when they're sold out, they're gone. They're gone for good. That's all we have. So I'll start with some more bigger stones. The largest I had on Monday, that's gone. But now our largest today is a 270. So come on in. And remember, chromium is the element. That's what allows. It's the most important element in gems. We see chromium color rubies. We see chromium color emeralds. Chromium is also the coloring agent of this stone, but usually they don't change color. That's what makes this so divine. And there's something about these colors. We've got the biggest and brightest you've seen. So let's take a look at, we're going to start with our bigger stones. We'll start with our 270. Later on, then we'll kind of work our way down. There are no small stones. Again, nothing's going to be under a carat for you. They're all bigger varieties. But if you think you might want one, this is the time to dial in. And then just stay there. What I recommended on Monday, which should be the same today, is stay there with your operator, because by the time you call in, it could be too late because there could be a little backup. So we want to make sure you're getting your favorite. So let's walk you through a few of the bigger stones, and then we will, I'm going to have all my 2 carat pluses right here, the 2 carats, which are fantastic. When it is chromium, one more thing to keep in mind is, before you go, 270, I've seen Tanzanite bigger. Remember what else chromium does that's bad. It may be the rarest coloring agent that really makes some of the most exotic and beautiful stones out there, but also remember it's the growth inhibitor in nature. So please remember this. It's why we don't see big rubies and why we don't see big emeralds. Because the chromium doesn't allow the growth to get very large in the natural crystal. And that is why when we had the 448 on Monday, that was the largest by far. My largest today, 270, we'll work our way down. I'm going to show you all the 2 carats. If you think you want a sub 2 carat, and we're so busy on the lines, if you want a sub 2 carat, you can probably wait a minute or two. I'm going to show you 5 stones. That's 5 stones only that I have that are above 2 carats. These are the major ones. We'll go up, start the highest, and go down. We've got different mountings for you as well. If you have a certain mounting you like the signature mountings where we're starting, let me know if you want. They're all really classic. We kept them really classic because this is a collectible stone we don't want you to be tired of in a year. This is one that you'll have in the family, heirloom for generations, okay? That's how rare this is. And nobody else has these sizes or this quality. Leave it to TVON to bring you the very best of the best. And we're already backed up on the line, so don't get frustrated. Just exhibit a little bit of patience with us. We should have an operator with you shortly, okay? So let's begin. And again, these are the top qualities out there. They're bright. They're gorgeous on their own. It's just the color changes that extra, what makes them super exotic. So I'm so thrilled to bring them to you. And they're durable for everyday wear. Don't forget about that either. 7 on the Mohs scale, so you're good. Here's where we start with the biggest one I have left. 13 stones we'll show you today. 13, that's all I have. And we're starting with the largest that I have left in our collection, and it's item number 7712. Come on in. And operators, if you see it and love it, you can say sold as quickly as possible because we should be making these price lists. I mean, they shouldn't have an actual price on them. That's how rare they are. I'm not kidding you. These are, and again, it's like anything else. If you saw little stones that are, faded and not that bright and all that, and they're out there for a couple $100, well, that's not the same quality. We're bringing you a carat 28 in diamonds to go with your 270 oval. This is my largest by far, so come on in. We're so excited about this, and this is it's been a thrill to introduce them to you here at TVON, give you quality that is exceeding all others, and that's what we're so thrilled about. It's just a beautiful, and do we have the photograph? Yes, we do. Take a look. When you have a carat 28 in diamonds to go with it, want to make sure you know that there's the stone. That's your same ring. And again, some of the diamonds light up kind of a fluorescent blue because they have boron, about a third of a diamonds do. So that's why those diamonds look that way. But that's the stone under UV light. So it goes completely red. So thrilled about this. And this is my one only. They're all one onlys. Keep that in mind. And we'll help you out. Do you like this one? Finished on the inside. Let me try it on for you. We are all, oh my goodness, $69.99. I told you, Tony. They've been up in price. I'll tell you what we'll do. Instead of $69.99, hold on. Bear with us, guys. If you're waiting on hold, stay right there with us. We'll help you out. And if I kept them all classic. We've got all the 2 carat stones. There are 5. Yes? I know. Okay, so good. Got it. Okay. And the ring too? Okay. So I can show the ring? I can. Good. Okay. Okay, sorry. There's a couple of pieces that I think ownership ran out and said, don't sell that one. All right, but here we go. $69.99. I'll tell you what, make it even better. First caller, do you love it? We got a couple people on the big signature. This is my largest. It is largest left by far, almost 3 carats. Let's make it even better. I got to make these affordable. What good is a collector's stone if nobody can own it? Let's make it $3,000. You know what? Make it $38.88. First caller on that one. $38.88. We're working our way down. Yes, this one is. Andy was first, I think. Andy's got it. Let me keep going here. I've got a 2 carat 29, now the largest. I have 2 that are 229s, so let me show you both together, and we'll show you the one with more diamonds and less diamonds, so you can decide whether you want. Andy got the first one. Like I said, guys, they're all classic, so we have other ovals coming up, so don't fret, and there is a round on the way. But I want to show you these together just because they're both the same carat weight, but one has more diamonds, one has less, and one's a pear and one's a cushion. So let's start with item number 7675 on the left side, and that's a 2 carat 29 pear shape. Come on in and bear with us, guys. If you're waiting on hold, bear with us, or we'll let you know. I'll let you know when we have a free line, and you can call us back if you like. This is my 229, but that has 147 in diamond weight. So that's going to have a little more price tag because it's got so much diamond weight. If you want to go to the 229 here, and again, they're up there because they're the same. Which one? Cushion cut, already gone. And the cushion cut is going to be 7714. Let's bring that up real quick. And it's a 229 with also 83 points in diamonds. All of these can be changed in the gold color for those 2. And that one's also 229, Tony. That's why I'm showing them together. This is my largest size now. Yes. Pear shape. All right, we got 2 people on the pear shape, 1 person on the cushion cut. Guys, they're going to get more affordable. So yes, here's what I'm going to do. They're different prices. So you know what? We're going to make this one $37.77 on the pear, and that one's sold. And which one? Did I just hear someone say oval still? Okay, pear shape's gone. And the cushion cut, I said it'd be a little less, Antonio. That's $29.99. And let me try each one on for you. So Joyce, you've got the pear. Here's what it looks like on. There's the pear shape. And thank you, Tony. Yes, don't let me forget about showing the reds. There's the pear shape, and then we'll show you the cushion. And then, Antonio, you got the cushion, so we'll show that on the hand here for you. Don't get frustrated. I hope we'll have one for everybody. These are just, we're working our way down, but I've got all my 2 carat plusers. These are both sold. Congratulations, and any gold. Now, everyone's going to lose their minds over this. Operators, has anybody been saying, I want a round? Look at the round I have, and there's your, oh, look at the round. We have it's a roval, really. It's a roval. It's not exactly a round, but it's very close. Item number 7711. And watch what we're gonna do on this one. It is as is. This one will be the rose and the white gold because it's meant to look like you stacked 3 rings together. It is so fantastic because it also has a 228. So again, 1 point down from the last 2 we saw. 228, and it's 182 in diamonds. Oh yeah, 182. And bear with us. I know we're backed up on the line, so bear with us. We'll get an operator with you as soon as possible. My hope and prayer today is that everybody gets a Marilani mint before they're gone. This is my 228. Who likes a lot of diamond weight? Who wants two-tone? Who wants a roval that is bright and clean? How clean are these? That one, you know what? Huge diamond weight. We're going to blow that up for $37.77. And then let me try it on, and then we're going to show I want to make sure everybody sees the color change as well. Don't worry, we've got, 2 hours left in the show, so we can, or rather, gosh, yeah, more than that. So take a look. I'm going to show each one on. Jess has this one. Okay, congratulations. I just want to make sure we see the color change just so they get the full presentation. So Tony's working on bringing that up, and this one's already spoken for as well. My next size is going to be our top quality color. Thank you, Tony. That's actually a different one, I think. Yeah, that's a bridge later, so we'll show that roval. Anyway, here's a brighter stone. This is my best quality I have in a 263. So we've got this one here for you as well. If you missed out on some of the larger ones, let me show you this. Because see that color, how it just got a little bit more saturated and bright? This one, and I know we had some, this one was reserved, but I just released it, okay? The ownership wanted to keep this one, but I can sell it, right? Because I know they wanted to keep this top quality one, but I'm gonna go ahead and sell it, okay? Because we see the demand. So it was on reserve for ownership, literally for a museum. I'm gonna sell it right now. So forgive me, we're going up in size here to a 263. And if you'd like this one, it's item number 7674. They've just decided, you guys, there's such a demand, we got to bring everything out. So no save-Zs, no reserves, no nothing. We're bringing them all out, including a 263 cushion cut stone that is our top. Do you see the color, how it gets extra neon? That is going to be, and there it is. Look at how red, and the diamond weight is 76 points on this one. Absolutely gorgeous, very, very best. Now, this is my largest here. I know they were going to reserve it for the museum. I just literally did a nudge, like a literal nudge. Like, give me the opportunity here right now. And these are going to be lead into our top bright stones here. This is my last over 2 carats. Actually, no, I take that back. I have a 205, but this is my last of the larger. So anything over 2.5, I've got one, this wheel coming up. Great. So here's what we'll do on this one. It's $49.99 if you'd like it, because that quality, that stone, that was our museum reserve. We had it on reserve for the museum. That's now the largest. And I just literally was seeing the response here on the lines. That one's gone as well. Congratulations. Here it is on the hand really quickly. And then let's see, there's the red that you get, and then there it is on the hand. Fabulous. Now I got a quick wheel for you. This is where we're going to have everything now in that just under 2 and just over 2 carat size. Thank you, Tony, so much for showing the reds on these. It's so important to see that. Let's get you a look at what I'm going to build is 4 different pieces on a wheel here. And this is going to be a lot of fun because they're all going to be, yes. Carat 44? You want a pair? All right. Well, guess what? It's on this wheel. Actually, I've got a carat 44 cushion. Is that the one you're talking about? 7671. Yes, that's a 205 though. Yeah, it's on this wheel. Let me show you. No? I think that's going to be in our next batch. If you're talking about the 144, that's a next batch. You got it. All right. I'll write your name on it. Yes. 7671. Well, you guys, the pear shape is right here. So let me rearrange these for you so you can see each one. That one's got to go in the back. This one's going in the front. There's going to be another one added. That's your pear shape, Christine. And then let me show you one more pear shape if you want to go yellow diamonds. And yes, we need more room on this wheel. Absolutely. Watch this. I've got one more that's going to be a triple halo of yellow and white diamonds. Let's zoom back. Here's what we have. They're all one of a kind. These are all going to be the same price. So pick out your favorite now. And let's talk about pear shape with just yellow gold. This is a pear shape with yellow and white diamonds. Therefore, yellow and white gold. Here's a bridge, also going to be, look at that cushion with the yellow and the white diamonds in the bridge. And here is the roval. It's another roval. It's slightly, yes. You like the cushion cut in the front and the bridge. All right, so your item number is 7720. That's a 144. So this is the one, I'll walk you through carat weights here. 144, these are all gonna be the same price. 144, 46 in the yellow, 96 in the white. Then we go to that roval stone. That'll be a 184, also with yellow and white. Boy, these really were made for yellow diamonds, right? That's the 184 in the oval roval, 37 in the yellow, 72 in the white. The pear shape in the back, that's a lot of diamond weight. That's gonna be item number 7718. That's a carat 17. green. Then it's got a double halo of the yellow. That'll be a 125 yellow diamond weight and 60 points in the white. So you're getting 185 in diamond weight there. And then if you like this pear shape, that's going to be just white diamonds. That's the only one up here that has white diamonds only. Which one do we like? You got it. Left side. I think Joyce has got. Oh, you want that one too? We got a sister battle here. All right. This is the 205. That's the only 2 carat plus on this wheel. Yes, Allison. Cushion in the front, we don't know yet, but there's somebody talking about it. So we'll give you second shot. I know Antonio's talking about the cushion there. All the same price. Get them out the door. They're all, I kid you not, these are the bright, bright, vibrant colors. This one's the one that's over 2. The rest are just under 2. We're going to make them better than even 7,000 or 6,000 or 5,000. How do we do this on one of the most precious, rare stones in the world? I have color changes, by the way, to show you when we try them on. And they're only going to be $3,999. Yes. Yes, 7. I said it earlier. It's 7, 7.5. So you've got full durability for everyday wear. Yes. Which one did you want, Joyce? And Antonio, are you getting the bridge? You're getting the bridge? Okay, because Allison wants it. If you don't, I know you had first dibs. Here's the bridge. And then there is the color change. There's the red of that stone right there. And that's going to be item number 7720. Yes, you've got it. And then, Joyce, you have the one on the left side, right? All right, so Joyce has this pear shape. I want to try it on. Yes. You got it. Back is going out to Allison's color. Joyce, here's yours on the hand. That's going to be item number. You guys have them, but 7671. That's the one with the 205 with a carat 32. And then Allison's taken the pear shape, which I'm going to show you now on the hand. That's going to be Allison's 7718. We have one left on this wheel, and take a look at this one on the hand. That is the huge diamond weight. Did you want... Christine, just to make sure, you want the one that's left on the wheel, the round roval? You got it. All right, so these are sold out. Thank you so much. Allison, that's yours. That's 7718. And then let's show the last one that we have, which is 7719. Christine, there's yours. It's going on the hand, 184. And here's what it looks like on. Now we've got another wheel coming up. They're going to get a little more affordable. And then here's Christine's on the hand. All right, so next up, we've got a really special wheel of just 3 pieces. Watch this. We'll go back, and I've got my 144, so these are still amazing. And if you've been missing out, come on in, because they're getting a little bit more affordable here because the size comes down. Here's the first one on a new wheel. I've got 3 here for you. That'll be either a pear shape in that split shank signature style, or you can get a 124 pear shape, or you can get, another. There's a pear shape in a bridge. And now I think, and Andy, I think you had your eye on one of these, right? Yes. Okay, so let's show you the bridge here with another pair. So it's going to be our trio of, it's a triple pear shape wheel. Look at that. So either you take, I'll walk you through carat weights again, and then we'll show you color changes and when I try them on. These are all going to be the same price once again. So you have your choice here, but whatever you do, you don't want to wait if you're thinking about a pear shape. Let me walk you through the carat weights here, because the one on the left side in the bridge, that'll actually be our 102 right there. That's a 102. Then they get bigger. Then it goes to over here, 124. If you want the largest of the setup here, you're going for the middle. That's the 144 pear shape. 74 points in diamonds, 78 points in diamonds in the double halo, and the bridge has a full carat in diamonds. Yes. The middle is gone already because that's the 144, right? They're better than $39.99. Andy, there's your color change for you. And let me go ahead and blow them out right now. The very first callers, and they're all one onlys. Yes. I'm sorry, one at a time? Which one? Okay, guys, you're swapping the roval out. All right, so guys, well, if anyone wants the roval from the last wheel, we'll help you. You're taking the right side. Christine's got her eye on this one. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to make them less than $39, less than even $29.99. Better price tag. This is where they get really affordable. 2 are gone already. Let's make them even better than $29. This is our first time seeing this price point on the wheel, and they don't get much more affordable after this. So take it, because they're $25.99 a piece. That's it. $25.99. So again, let me try on. You're taking the middle one, Andy, right? Still? Okay, because some people are doing swap seeds, trade seeds, all that. Here's the one. Andy got this one. Hey, Joanne, they're all fantastic. The bridge is recommended. Christine, you're still getting the double halo over here. All right, and you can change gold colors. Here's the double halo going on the hand. That's going to be 7687. That's the 124. And then, Joanne, we still have the bridge, which is the 102. Which gives you a 1 carat diamond weight. So that one's gone as well. That's in the white gold now, but you can change any of these if you'd like. And here's the bridge. 7672 is next. And we'll show this. Does anybody want the pear shape in the bridge? It's my last one at $25.99. Let's come in close. And Tony, maybe we have an opportunity to bring up the item number as well on 7672. And that'll tell you it's a 102 with a carat even in diamonds. And then I think, guys, what looks like happened was they swapped one of the pear shapes for the roval, which is really beautiful. So I'll bring back anything that's still here. Yeah. That one's here. Yep. And it's 1 carat in diamonds, and we'll show you the color change. This one's gone as well, and that one is spoken for. Here's the pear shape in the bridge on the hand, and then Joanne's got that one. I've got, what do I have, 2 more? 1 more? I've got a pendant. Or is the pendant gone? Joyce, the pendant is gone, right? So can I show the ring though? The ring that you gave me earlier? I can show it. Okay, let's show you the ring. So we had a pendant, it's spoken for. I think I'm done, guys, with Marilani's except for 1 more. Let me share it with you right now. It is item number 7669. Let's take a look, and this is a wow 108 cushion. Oh, how bright is this one? I think, if I'm not mistaken, this is my last one. So, except for the one that came back, which I don't know if anyone's taken yet. So let me go ahead and show you because they swapped. So I think that might be our last. Let's get something affordable here for you though. And if you are looking for the most affordable, this is it. This is the one. It's 108 in the cushion cut, 51 points in the double, halo design, and that one, and Joy 7715 is the one you got in the pendant, 7715, just to make sure. Okay, so here's what's left. This is it. Yeah. Instead, so you're swapping for the bridge for this? Okay, so we've got 2 that have been swapped, so I'll recap those. This one's only $19.99, so that's the most affordable way to get the Marilani mint, and I'm going to show it to you. Boy, these are fantastic, aren't they? And that's what we got. That's bye-bye time. I'm going to see what, I think a couple of them have been swapped. Yeah. So which one? The bridge? Bridge pear shape? I'll show it for you, 7672. So Joanne, just to clarify, you're giving back 7672, and Allison, you want 7672, and then Joanne, you've got this cushion. That cushion's gone? Okay, so I have 1 more that's been swapped. So Allison, you're taking this one? Just want to make sure you see it so you know it's the right one. And that's 7672. That was $25.99. Do you want that one? That's a yes? Okay, and then I have 1 more that was swapped for something else, and it's this one, and now this is our last. Item number on this one is 7719. Thank you so much. So bridge gone. I'm going through and making sure I've got, and you guys will let me know. Joyce, you'll let me know if anything else got swapped that I didn't hear about or if anything else comes to play. But this is my last one. It's item number 7719. Let's build it for you. It's a 184, so it's that Roval. It's funny because I think if I had to pick one out of everything we've seen, it'd be this one because A, it's almost 2 carats. B, it's that Roval, which gives it extra brilliance and flash to it, which is such a superstar stunner right there. And everything else is gone. We have confirmed that. We're going to let you know if anything else gets swapped later on. But from right now, everything else is spoken for. Here's your chance to pick up the last. And the diamond weight is also 37 in the yellow and 72 in the white. So you're getting well over a carat in diamonds, and yet our last one, and this was part of our deal where it was this one's only $39.99. So keep that in mind when it's got that brightest color we've seen of the collection. It is the final one available. That's it. And here's your chance to pick it up right now, and that'll complete our Marilani mint forever. Although I will say on Wednesday, I brought you a men's ring and a necklace, and those are here. You've seen them. But if you need to see a necklace, I'll flash the necklace. Let me flash the necklace, and then let me know if you want to see the gents ring, because that probably, you know what, we should show those. They've been on the air on Wednesday. Did anything else come back or anything else get swapped? Okay, so I'm trying to keep up to date here with if anybody did a little trade situation, but here we go. That's my last one at $39.99. That's my last ring for the ladies. I have a gents ring and a necklace. I'm going to show you the necklace right now. And so if you wanted something to maybe now go with your fabulous ring you just picked up, here's the necklace. Now I did have it on Wednesday, so technically it's not brand new like everything else you've seen, but it's 7661. Take a look at it here. I'll show it from a distance away first, and this will be affordable. It's one of the more affordable ways to get the Marilani mint garnet collectible, and it's our 114 cushion cut stone set in this oval link. Think about it like it's like an oval link that's all done with bigger pave. That's gonna be 68 points in diamonds. Let's go ahead and show. Do you want to see that ring one more time at the Roval? That's got to go. That maybe you guys are leaving it from me. Oh, here's the color change, and then I'll show the necklace up close as well. There's the color change for you. Here's the necklace up close because I do want you to see that color. I mean, it's just like what we've been seeing in all the rings. The fabulous clarity, beautiful, vibrant color of that 114. The diamond weight is at 68 points. It is beautiful, and that one's only $1,999. Then anybody looking for a men's ring, I'll give you a last look at the men's ring that we have as well. It also was here debuting on Wednesday. But hey, today's the day. It's our last one now. So here we go. Last chance to see these Marilani mints, and that's the necklace for $19.99. Also, I'm going to give a look to that gents ring. Stay here, Tone, because I'm going to show it right now. It's 7663. Here's the men's ring. Here is the men's ring we have. Thank you. There's that color change on the necklace, and there is the men's style. That's my only men's ring I have in the Marilani mint. It's item number 7663. It's a 107. And then look at how the diamonds, one of our larger diamond gents rings we do is 99 points there. Really well done. And yes, the Savarite necklace from yesterday. It's in that box right there. You got it. We'll have that for you. That was at the end of the show last night. So much fun to have that piece. And then we still have that big trillion ruby, but first, men's ring. Yep. Maybe a his and her set. Yes. You're going to take the necklace? Okay. The kind of link one. You got it. And you know what I'll do also? If they'd like to see it, Virginia, on the neckline, I'm going to do that now. So you can see that one before we go. So you can see what that looks like from a bit of a distance away. Just, you know, helps to really show you the size of that Marilani mint and how the design is done. So there's the necklace that just went out the door, it looks like, to Virginia's caller. So congratulations on that one. Well done. All right, let's go back. I think we got the Roval and the men's ring, and that's it. So 2 rings left. And the Roval shouldn't be. It really shouldn't be. And we'll get it out the door. But here's our 107, 99 points. And you can see every single diamond around that oval here is really, really quite large. It's really stunning to have that design. Plus, you're going to get the 99 points in diamonds fully finished on the inside as well. There's that under gallery. Look at that. That's just, and there's nothing that says a guy has to wear it. It's a big ring, but that doesn't mean a gal can't wear it. It's got some really great texturing down the sides there because of those points that then lead down the midpoint of the ring. Here's what it looks like on. And that is your color change. Very nice. I mean, they don't, it's not a subtle color change. It goes completely red. And this one's only, wow, for all this gold? For all this diamond weight, that one's only $29.99, unheard of for a collectible of this level, and they are only here in this quality. We just brought them to, I mean, it was literally 5 days ago. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 5 days ago. We introduced our first ever Marilani mints. This is the one and only men's ring. It is a great style, and it's $29.99. Treat yourself because those are not here. We don't have any more coming in. This is the collection. There were 22 stones in total, and we just saw, what was it? We just saw 13 new ones go out today. Well, we've got one left, so we saw 12 plus the one we had on Wednesday. You got the necklace, right, Virginia? So that necklace is gone. Here's the one ladies ring we have left. Look at that. That's a match. That's a match right there. That's a set ready to happen. So just $29.99 on the men's ring. The ladies ring is $39.99 if you'd like it. That is what we have left. We'll go back up close and show you the last 2 that we have remaining. Thank you for showing these color changes. That's so important to see. And there they are. There they are together. So this is what we have left. So I'll just say this really quickly before we go because everything else is spoken for. There's none like coming out, you know, tomorrow. Yeah. What's that? I will do it again if you'd like to see it. 228 oval. All right. Let me show that again for you. And we will, let me see, does that go way, way back here? Yep, 228. Here's the, oh, that was the two-tone mounting? Yes, absolutely. Rose gold and white gold together. Who are we showing this for? Hi, Lori. Take a look at this. Here it is on the hand. This is one that's already sold, but it's got the rose gold and the white gold, as is on that one, Lori, and that was the 228 with that 182 diamond weight to go with it, and that's what it looks like on. Great pickup there. Do love the rose and green. I always recommend it. I'm always out here recommending. Rose gold looks so good with a minty green. Such a great combination, and to have the rose and the white, goes white, rose, and white. And that was my Roval stone. Excellent job, Lori. Thank you so much. There it is on the hand, and that's all one ring. Looks like it's stacked, but all one ring there. Let's go back and look at our 2 last ones remaining. And just a reminder, this is no joke, guys. We had what we had, 22 stones at the onset of this collection and of this premiere. And they are all now gone, except for those 2 on the wheel. Lori's got that one. That one's the one I'm wearing for her. This is your last call. Men's or ladies, Roval or oval. I mean, really that yellow and white diamond mounting. Such a good setting. The yellow diamonds just, I think, allow this green to sing even more. I mean, you see it here, right? It looks great together. So let's take a last look. These are all we have left now in the collection. The ladies ring is $39.99 on the right side. The gents ring is $29.99 on the left. You can actually change the gold on the men's ring if you want to. The ladies ring is as is in the 2-tone. And that's it. Yes. The which one? Oh, the coral, the fine. Okay, so our coral pendants from the first part of the show are sold. Thank you. And we did, full disclosure, have a pendant, but it sold. It was our one and only pendant. So the necklace sold, the pendant sold in the Marilani mint. And here we are with 2 left. That's it. All right, 30 seconds left, and we will get on to everything but Marilani mint. We don't have any more of those. I don't have any tomorrow. I don't have any next week. I don't have any. We have no other stones. So this, we're working. We'd love to. We're trying. We'll always keep on trying. We never quit, but this is really a special look there, and 2 fantastic pieces that just, I think, happen to coordinate beautifully together if you want to do that. So great collection stones there, $39.99 for the ladies ring with the yellow and the white, $29.99. Still can't get that men's ring out the door, huh? The men don't like the Marilani mints as much as us gals do. I mean, really, truly collectible. So congratulations if you get either one. That's what we have. Yes. Sure can. Here's the profile of the ladies ring. It doesn't sit up too high. It's going to have a little stack and a little bit, if you see how it just leads up there to that center. Hold that. You know, even when it looks that good from the side, look at that. Look at that minty, bright, beautiful. Look at that. You see how neon it is from the side of the stone. Let me put it on. I can show it to you that way as well, Christine. That way you can really, yeah. 144 cushion. I will have to look. 144 cushion. Let me bring it out. You're talking about, oh, I have a 144 pair. You're talking about the 144 cushion. You want to see the difference? Did you already get the bridge? Okay. So we might have another swap going on is what you're telling me. Okay. So take a look. About the same, I would say. Profile-wise, they're about the same. There's just a difference of a bridge, right? The bridge is going to have the diamonds going underneath. And then you've got, but it doesn't really change the elevation of the ring overall. The depth of it, the way it's, yeah. I mean, if you like, I would look more, honestly, I would look more at the stone cut and color you like best. I wouldn't, yeah, they're both gonna have the yellow and the white diamonds. I really, it's almost the same as far as how high it sits up off the hand. You just look at the color and the diamonds. Look at the style. Look at, I mean, obviously there's a bigger overall look to the oval that's gonna have more of that width to it, but 39, they were the same price. Each $39.99, both in that top quality. Men's ring is still here. Okay, let's see what she decides. Looks like she might be throwing the bridge back. You never know. She's just gonna decide here, and we'll let you all know so you can have whatever is left here. We got some really, those are just 2 great ways to see those beautiful stones. The minty with that bright yellow and the white diamonds, fantastic. Okay, coming up. We also have, don't leave me, because we got a lot more to show you and a lot more to do. And Christine, you let me know what you're thinking, and then we'll let everyone else know. And we'll, you know, a lot of people are probably on the lines right now thinking, I'd like to get whatever they don't get, because these are each breathtakingly beautiful stones. The same color, beautiful cuts on them, yellow and white diamond combinations. You just pick your favorite, whatever you like better. Here's the red on the roval, and then we'll also show you the red on the cushion cut. That's going to be the same pretty much. We're just waiting to hear what they think. Cushion or roval, cushion or roval, yes. Last call? Okay, Christine, however we can help you guys. Let me know. Yeah, which one? What's that? Okay, let's go. You got it. Which one? You're going to stay with the cushion? Okay, gotcha. So it still remains. It still remains here. We've got the last call for you on the roval. That's it. Last call. I don't know. I think you guys are telling me I should have it. I'm all for it. All right, coming up next, let's go. We got more to do. There it is, the red on the roval. That is, they're going to stick with the cushion cut. This roval is here. Next up, we have got, let me try something really fun here. This is so thrilling because this is fabulous. I cannot get enough of this piece here when we talk about designer styles that are unique and different and fabulous. And one time this has been here and everybody said you need to bring more of that. It is not easy to do or create when you're talking about a piece of this kind of level, but can we start on the hand here and show you what this is, because you might remember our sea lion, or seal. It is just really cool. It is really unique. The first time I had it was in rose gold with a zircon. This time, we're bringing it to you with a blue wing block D. It's 7508. Look at that. This is a pendant. So designed to go on your favorite chain with the bail hidden behind the balancing ball of blue wing. right there. And it's going to be that gorgeous mirror finished. It's a larger piece. Really a lot of gold here. There's some great finishing. That stone is a 301, and I know we've been anxious to bring this back for you, so lots to do here today. Still to come. I hope you don't go anywhere and don't leave me, because we've got the Marilani mints. 2 left still, which is amazing, and now we've got this one here for you. Let's go up close though, and also it's 14 points in diamonds. They're set burnished into the back of the C line. So let's bring it close up. I know we're going to need some more room here for sure. Let me go ahead and zoom that camera way on back here for you so you can really see what this is all about and get a look at the mirror finishing through the body. The fins are so well done. I like that even the nose and the face of the C line are so mirror finished. It really, you can see the Tanzanite reflecting in. 14 points is the diamond weight once again. They're all set burnished into the back there, and also as the eye. It's got those fins or flippers that really, I mean, almost are capable of sitting here by themselves, but I'll give him a little help. And I mean, he's doing the hard work. He's got to balance the ball. So the least I can do is help him out here and balance his flippers. But this is really that, you know, see life really come to life in jewelry in a fantastic way to get it. And look at this background. Look at that finishing all the way through. It looks fantastic. It's a lot of gold. I mean, this is really where, you know, we went all out for this designer style. And the greatest news is there's a really special price to go along with it, and a fiery bright blue wing. I've got to look at it on the, let's put it on the neckline too, so you can start to get an appreciation for the size overall, and then we'll actually give you the up and down measurement. But I think it really helps to see it from a distance and really start to appreciate that that is definitely a piece that's going to get noticed. It's a statement piece in a pendant, no doubt. Put your favorite chain on it. If you want to do a basic chain, you can. If you want to also maybe do it's big enough for our diamonds by the yard as far as the bail is concerned, so you can do it that way. If you want to add some diamonds, I mean, there's so much designer detail in this one piece. It'd be fun to even dress up your chain a bit. But let's get it a great home, one only, any gold. That's the other news here. You can do it in any gold you'd like. I was going to measure it here really quickly, Tony, for everybody, just so they can see if you know, all the previous looks haven't given you the full idea. It's always nice to give you an exact measurement so you know what to expect. It's 1.5 inches from top to bottom, and we're going to make it super, super, super affordable right now, where it's not even going to be the $59.99 it's scheduled at. And this is a look at that bail. So see how there's ample room in that bail. You don't have to worry. I mean, I've got plenty. I could put, you know, 4 different tweezers behind there, so it's going to accommodate even your larger, heavier gauge chains, no problem. And yet we just have just this one. Let's make it better than $59.99. Could not even believe the response when we brought it. When you think about what we did when we brought it out the very first time, it was gone in seconds, but there were so many people said, bring it back, do it again. Another stone, another gold color. So here it is, and a much better price than even $59.99, which it's so worthy of. So huge opportunity right now. It's not $59, it's not $49, it's not $39. Oh, get ready for sale event pricing on everything else for the rest of the day, because you don't have to just, again, we've had that beautiful, you know, kind of finale of our Marilani Mint collection. Now we're ready to bring you everything at a great value for the next 2 hours. It is not even going to be $39 or $29.99 for the sea lion. This is where we get that little touch of whimsy, but there's such a fine line between whimsical and designer, and you want it to really be in both of those worlds, and this is what's done. And you really, what that requires is exquisite design, yes, but using a lot of metal, using a top quality stone like we've done here. I won't even ask for $29.99. First caller. This is so much fun. And if you are somebody who spends time at the beach, or you just love nature and you love the animal designs that we do, or you've never seen, I mean, there's a lot of critter jewelry out there, which is a term that I got to come up with something better. But all of our animals usually are what? They're usually butterflies and bees and you know, that kind of thing, right? A lot of that. We don't see usually too much that gets into these really unusual mammals that we love, and you got a great chance to pick it up when it's not even $29.99. We're going to do a quick blowout for you and make it just $1,999. That way it opens the door to anybody who may have missed out the first time we brought you the design. Here it is for $1,999. Good luck. It's 60 seconds. We've got Tanzanite, even some earrings that would go with it, but they're not full on sea lines. They're actually that round earring. Do you guys know the big Tanzanites? They're about 10 carats in total weight. They've been reduced again. They were last on, let me remind you, a sale event show. They've been reduced again. So there is a way to get those big Tanzanite rounds, and I mention it because it would look beautiful with that pendant if you'd like to get the pendant. Next up, also men's rings. We've got a men's ring with a mandarin. There's a new one today. And Tanzanite earrings or anything else you'd like to request or see or anything else you're thinking about or request from last evening or whatever it is. And there is another wheel coming up. Get ready. Another wheel with assorted fantastic ideas. But you know what I'm going to do? Just to get everyone back here, let me show it again on the hand and then we'll show it on the neckline for you. Let's get, I'm just going to take a new piece of jewelry and we're going to do something wild with an auction. Just to make sure after events like we just had, I always like to, bring everyone back to reality here and get you into a really special piece of new because we have a lot more new coming up. Here's what this one looks like from a distance again, so you can see it. I generally, again, if I show it with a chain, it comes with it. If I don't, it doesn't. So you're going to supply whatever chain you have that you love for your pendants at home, whatever you enjoy. Remember, you have the choice, and I almost think maybe you want to consider maybe a yellow or rose. The last time we saw it with rose, it was with a pinky orange zircon. So that's why we did it that way. But we know our blue wing block Ds look good in every color of gold. So if you want to consider rose gold or yellow gold, you may. And it actually, I think, shows it off even better. There's something, it's so much gold. We talk about this a lot, like the raindrop rings, signet rings. When you see more gold just in general, which would be a cute name. We should call him Seymour the Sea Lion because I think I named the last one that. But when you see a lot of gold like this, sometimes we like having, a richness to that gold, a beautiful color that's a backdrop that's going to allow those diamonds to really have some distance between the diamond color and the gold color, right? So it's just an option. Yellow gold's fine, rose gold's fine. We had to zoom way back. It's a larger piece, as you can well see, and again, finishing beautiful, beautiful finishing all the way around. So that's $19.99. Congratulations if you get that. Let's talk about really something cool in a new ring. I like this one. We had a lot of questions about color changing stones. Oh, and by the way, here's something that's coming up in Tanzanite. This is one I talked about at the beginning of the show. This is probably my favorite combination of stone and style, okay, all together. Bridge mounting, emerald cut blue wing, the match made in heaven right there. So that will be coming up at the top of next hour. It's only about 45 minutes from now. Stay with me. That's going to be a really big, big value. That's why I'm highlighting it. So, this ring, our blue wings, but it's the value that we've got for you today that really makes that a wild opportunity. Plus, oh my goodness, the greatest fire opal. Can't keep our fire opals in stock, and this is why, because they look so good. It's like if you ever looked at a coral and wished that it was transparent and you wanted it to be gemmy and rich and bright, this is how you get that look. It's a fire opal, but it's got the color, in this case, of a really, really good coral where it's orange and red together. And it's a super special stone. 7560 is the number. So the Tanzanite, that one, the emerald cut's on the way. The sea lion is here if you want it. That's so cool and brand new and always fun to bring that out. Only the second time we had that, so it's always just exciting. And now we've got a Mexican fire opal. It's item number. Oh, this one's just so fresh though because it's so much different and so much more bold than what you see in fire opals. They're typically just yellow. And I don't know, I think if you're going to get Yellowstone, there are pretty ways to do it because there's also naturally, it's not just about the color. Sometimes with fire opals, there's usually like for lack of a better term, like a haze or a kind of like fog in the stone. They're not usually sharp or bright or brilliant. That's what not just sets apart our fire opals for color, but it's also the clarity you're getting. It's completely transparent. If I were to put something behind it, you could actually see it right through that stone. And that's unusual in opals, and it's what you really want, especially when you're not distracted by the opal point is not to have a lot of colors here. We rely on our crystal opals and our black opals for that. Fire opals are meant to have just one fiery color overall, and that's what this has. Take a look at it. We've got one only here. It's item number 143, or rather 7560. It's a 143 stone, 34 points in diamonds as well, just creating that halo around the center, but then a split shank, a rope texture, a twisted rope design that looks unbelievably good. When you talk about designer, designers in sterling silver do this and they charge you $8,000 for a ring. We've done it in gold and it's not $8,000. Best news there. And white, yellow, or rose, all your options here. Let's come in closer. Look at the clarity. Look at the color. Reds and oranges together. It's not just a pure red. It might look more that way, but it's not like a ruby. It's got a little bit of that fiery orange color as well. Think of like a blood orange color is really what I equate it to. I think we need to do something special with the price because, I'm ready and not willing to say, okay, we've all shopped for the day, we're done. What if we get values to a point where you can say, I'm might just add something. I might get something besides just my priceless Marilani Museum collection. I want to get something else. If the price can be good enough, you could shop along the whole show, get something unique and special and different. Don't spend even $9.99. Not even $9.99. Not even to do this ring, to get it in your size and your gold color choice with that twisted rope design. One of the more, I think, recognizable designer looks in all of jewelry is that rope design that we've incorporated in without a designer price tag. Designers, it's kind of a different world, right? Because of a name, because of a kind of status, right? It's really shocking what people get because of that name, and you're paying for the name that's stamped inside. Sometimes that's not even a name. Sometimes it's a logo. One of my favorite designers, they simply just do a star. They just do a 5-pointed star right there, and that's their hallmark. They don't need their name. They're just so well known and so high end. They just go based on that star hallmark. This is just where you get, before you pay all the money for the name that nobody sees, let's get you the design. Come on over and take a look. And you get the look and you get gold. Spend the money on materials, right? Get a better quality. Get something really lavish and designer and elegant. And this is the way to do it. Instead of $9.99 or $8.99, it's not even going to be $8.88. And did anybody get our sea lion yet? I'm curious. Did you? You did not. What did you get? Oh, wonderful. She got the pendant, right? Everyone's going, what pendant? Yeah, again. Did she even want to see it? She doesn't need to see it at all? Okay, just want to make sure. All right. You know that's good when you can get stuff sight unseen. All right, here we are, $8.88 instead of, yeah, no, that's not working. Let's go $7.99 on it instead, and that way we'll get everyone a fire opal who wants a great value on a fire opal that's going to be that big size. Great color, stunning look, clean and bright and glowing. So much glow, it goes beyond the stone. Look at it. The halo of diamonds on the inner parts of the gold are all glowing that red-orange color itself. Yes. Okay, so we're verifying on this one. And then let me show you what else we have here in yellow diamond. Also color change garnets here, but not the Marilani, the Kenyan Tavita. So we have that too. And that new flower ring with Paraibas, the flower that meets the ribbon, all together design. Loving that as well. So there is a lot to show you. You know what we're going to do here also? We have a gents ring in mandarin I mentioned, but we also have a gorgeous aqua and a really high-end emerald and a super stunning opal. This is just for kicks here because we have been seeing the best of the best in Australian. Lightning ridge opals, but please, if I had a drum roll sound effect, it would be the appropriate time right now to bring it out because that, yep, and I mean, come on. We've seen some good ones, yes. But could we say top, 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 top? I mean, it's here. Look at that stone. And the last time I had one like this, it was $50,000. It's still here, needless to say, because it was these kind of colors and play and size, but it was 50 grand. This one's not $50,000. And I mean like TVON price, not list, not retail, none of that. I'm talking TVON price, $50,000. I thought we could bring you an equally stunning stone, have that bigger size of that elongated carat 53. Oh, item number 7659, we'll build it for you. If you are just in love, and wait till you see this. This is on a white background. That's the worst it'll ever look. Let me show you more what like real true to life is. Because, let me see if I found what did I do with my background? I don't know what I did with it. It was here earlier. I don't know. All right. So I'll find the black background, and when I do, we'll show you what this really looks like because the color is sensational. Best of the best right here. And no need to think, oh, there might be a better one. Nah, not really. And again, there's one other one, but it's like a lot of money. 50 grand is just more than we typically see our jewelry for, and even though it's deserving. One more thing, Tony, 18 karat gold here, solid, yellow and white as you see. Then it has a carat 53, as I mentioned. So it's, I know we look at that and go, no way, can't be. She's got to be mistaken. But that's what opals do. They look bigger than they weigh, and this is a prime example because of that elongation to it. So you have a really important size. You've got that great look, and I'm going to have to use a different background because I don't know where my other one went, but we'll show you. Black background's important here, so you can really see what it looks like in real life because it does get better. This is the worst it'll look, and that's saying something. Also, diamond weight is 143 here, double halo of solid pave. So let me just set this down and we'll show you here. how this looks. So you can really see now just a better idea. Plus we'll take you on a tour, go all the way inside. We finished this one completely so that, again, it's not something you have to worry about, you know, as you wear it, cleaning it from the back or anything like that. How about some profile color as well on that one? 153 is the size. I think we're seeing it all. Yellows and reds, oranges and greens, blues and purples. It's all there, the full rainbow encapsulated in this natural lightning ridge stone. Here's what it looks like on the hand. I mean, the diamond weight is reaching up. This looks even better in person. When I take it out of this light here and just take it up to put it on, amazing what happens. Everything I preach to you about, it looks better in person, it looks better. Yeah, I see that right as soon as I take it up out of this light. This area is just, you know, to show off all the diamonds here, the concentrated light. It doesn't need all that. The diamonds love it. The opal does not. And it just is a show of what you don't see on camera. What's perceived as red on camera is actually oranges and yellows and reds all together that you'll see when you see it in person. It's really stunning. And it's a better value than $12,999, already going to be about nearly $40,000 savings off the last one we had of this caliber. Here's your chance to pick it up right here and now, and sending it out for less than even $13. Got to make the show affordable as possible here. If you'd like anything at all, this is going to be the day to shop them. We only got like 95 minutes left in the show, and that top of the hour Tanzanite is going to come out and wow you. That big one in the bridge. But right now, all about this opal, not even 12, not even 10, not even 9, not even $8,000. This has got to go. $79.99 is your price tag today. Getting the 18 karat solid gold, getting the pave, which is so beautiful, the finished under gallery all the way through. And then again, here's the look from the close up. So you can really start to see the mounting and the diamonds and the finished under gallery and everything else that entails, where you get color truly that saturated every tone of rainbow color all the way through the ring. It is sensational. And if there's an opal that you've had, like something's on your radar and you're going, I don't have an opal because I just never see good ones. I never see really ones that appeal, that I really love, that really are interesting. This is definitely the way to get it right here and now. So our last call, and then crystal opals, look at how it differs. I mean, crystal opals have their own different magic, but we saw that trillion earlier, you might remember, that had kind of like bright, brilliant, all the colors as well, but like a confetti pinpoint color. This is on that darker base, which is why we call it a black opal, and that's where you get just really a nice backdrop for even more color saturation to come on through. So next up, we've also got a 202 emerald in a bridge, looking good. Big aqua out of the museum. And then also my lowest price has come out to play on those Tanzanite earrings I was telling you about. Let me share those with you so you see what they're all about, because there have been so many people thinking about this earring. And so the second I saw that they got another drop in price, I had to bring them out and show them to you. This is even better than the sale opportunity we had just a couple of days ago. This is the Tanzanite post or stud. The post is actually going to be centered up here at top. I'll show you in just a moment on. But look at how these are just the designer earring. Of course, you start with huge round Portuguese cut Tanzanites, but it's 6613. And this is going to be a really, really important value because so many of you have been thinking about them. And now it's time to go ahead and say yes, because the price can't be better. And they're sitting in an odd angle here just because they're resting on the post. When you see them upright, you'll get a much better idea of what's happening. Take a look. Reds. Reds in a round, always tough to do. And then you have, let me show you where that post is. It's going to be right, not at the very tippy top, but it's meant to have the diamonds flaring off to one side. All of the diamonds are bigger stones individually. They're pear shapes and marquise cuts together. This one's got a fingerprint as well, and it still looks good. Let me polish it up for you. This is our new low. It's a $16,000 earring. It's been $15,999 for a while. They came down in the sale. We were so close to getting them out the door. Oh, that's the better viewpoint because they're upright, so you can actually see them directly into that stone. Here's the other. I'll make sure that one's all polished up for you. It's 70 points in marquise cut and pear-shaped diamonds. I contend, and I still think they left something out. And notice they say marquise cut on your information here. It actually, there's a pear shape too. So I'm wondering if they maybe just left out the pear shapes or something. So I'm going to definitely, remind you it's a minimum weight of 70 points. And we always are about minimum weights. Our weights are guaranteed to be a minimum. So if you might, it's just always the way we do things. So definitely 70 points, maybe more so on this earring. But there you can see how stunning and lively those Portuguese cut rounds are. They're all about the color. They've all got the reds. I mean, this is really a match that you just don't see very often because matching rounds matching blue wings, not easy to do, and there you see it. So you've got a really special opportunity here, and there's a left and a right design, which is always complex to do because that's, you know, you're not making one casting, you're making two. Everything has to be done differently so that you can have a real true left and a right design. So when they're on, the idea is to have the diamonds going outward, right? Because this is meant to be a bigger button style earring. It sits closer to the ear, so you've got the diamonds flaring out from there. $15,999, they're not. Again, they'll kind of shade out, so everything's gonna be kind of fanned out as far as the diamonds go, marquise and pear shapes together, all bigger individual VS diamonds still. They're in white gold only. And there's gonna be a special price tag that goes lower than they've ever been. That's the fun part. That's the exciting moment. This is why you take advantage of big blue wings here. And I don't know, for those of you that go, well, the sale just wrapped up, so now everything's at, you know, back up in price. Not necessarily. Amazingly so, there are some key pieces here that have been talked about and beloved, and they're still here, which just means we got to give it another push, which in this case means another dramatic discount to make this happen. So all you have to do is dial in, and you're not spending $59.99. There's $1,000 off right there for two stones, nearly 5 carats a piece, in that fantastic, rare, exotic cut, and with the red flashes. How often do I tell you? Sometimes we give up a little bit of the red in the rounds because you're getting the brilliance instead. So you get like a white fiery flash instead of reds. Not the case here. That's what makes them so special. $59, they're not. $49.99, they're not. This just gets to that point where we're selling it like it's one ring with one stone. Everything here is doubled up to perfection. Let me put one on for you as well so you can see what they look like size-wise. Also, here's the measurement, you know, in a literal sense, so you can see what they're going to do and how they're going to look from a distance away. That is no small earring. Here's what they look like with a over ½ inch design here, top to bottom, including that beautiful designer diamond detailing that you have. And all we've got to do, send them flying out of here. Let's go back to our wheel. I think I need to exchange which one I need because I need the other one for my left ear, so I'll bring that one out, and let's get them home right now. The very first caller, they're less than that, less than 49. Should not be, but here we go. Here goes nothing, as they say. And when I say nothing, nothing in the way of a discount that should ever happen because of the quality you're getting. Take a look at that from a distance away, and you can really see what we're talking about. That's how I would wear them. That's how they're designed to be worn, where you see the diamonds go out. So basically the stone is closer to the cheek there, and then you've got those diamonds flaring on out. That's exactly how they're gonna look on if you use that left and right design as they're intended. And we're gonna make them better than $49.99, one caller only, one pair only. This is your chance to pick them up right now. We'll make them $4,888 right now for one caller. Good luck. $48.88, lowest price those can be. Back to the wheel we go, and those should be in somebody's collection. If you had a round, can you imagine? If you have a round blue wing ring, if you are ready to have the match set of a lifetime, there they are. They're ready for you. So $48.88. Let's keep going. We got a lot to show you. Not a lot of time. 90 minutes left in the show. If you like pearls, you got to be with me next week too, because next week I'm going to have some. Does anybody wear glasses, Kevin? I was noticing your specs. You're wearing, yeah. Now men, I don't think do this, but some of us ladies like to have something where we, wear our glasses so they're always nearby. You guys, anybody wear eyeglasses or sunglasses and like to have them, keep them in handy, right? Yeah. Don't want to lose them or don't want to stretch them out. I just want to mention this while we have a moment. While we're waiting for those Tanzanites, we've got something really cool coming up that's functional that, quite frankly, a lot of people just need, but it's done in fine jewelry. Do you wear glasses, sunglasses, eyeglasses? You like to have them maybe around the neckline instead of putting them on top of the head, because we know what that does. It ruins our glasses. This is that eyeglass holder that's done in pearls, genuine cultured pearls. This is great for gifting. Little holiday before the holidays, some great gift opportunities, something that you need for yourself, and we're going to make it very affordable. And those are all, look at that long strand. So you know how you wear it. You wear the eyeglasses here so they stay at the ready. This is going to be what we bring you next week. So I'm going to have a day, probably Wednesday. Those are coming up when I see you Wednesday. Plus, I don't have glasses today, but I'll bring my faux glasses in. I have some fashion glasses I'll bring in. But this is where also, we haven't done pearls in forever. Strands, pearls, look at this. We've got a double row, and there are, wait, there's more than you can do than just wear this as a necklace. This is something you can play with because of the clasp, and the clasp is so elegant and designer. We're even gonna bring these to you on Wednesday as well. I think it's gonna be Wednesday. And we're gonna do something really special. It's got a beautiful designer clasp. It's not going to be pricey. And look at how much pearl. 2 different sizes, 2 different strands. You can double them. You can wear them. Some people can do a belt. You can really get that whole beautiful nested effect. So those are coming up. Those are coming up. Eyeglass holders. I don't know if there's an official name for those. Somebody will have to let me know. No, it's not really my forte. I'm not adept at, I don't know all the lingo, but that's going to be what I do know is jewelry. And we don't do pearls very often in that style. So genuine pearls and your pearl necklace, but holds your eyeglasses. So that's going to be coming up Wednesday. Take a look at the Tanzanite. Just had to mention those so you know. We got special events coming up next week. This week was all about the Marilani mint introduction. And now next week, we're going to bring boy pearls when we haven't had them forever. And let's get to it. All right. So I got to wow you guys. This is just new and fresh and designer and hello, Paraibas. Take a look at what I have here. And I'm going to start with it on the hand because the way it sits, like a floral meets, and you know what it is? It's my first ever floral. This is not a rose. It's not a daisy. We see mostly, even today, we saw earlier a daisy diamond ring. This is very sophisticated, my favorite floral of all time. This is actually modeled after an orchid. An orchid that we know has some of the most, if you ever look at an orchid really up close, I mean, florals are gorgeous no matter what it is. Mother Nature's really never ceases to amaze. But if you look at an orchid and the different ways that it folds and has great layers and levels and different colors within it, this is really modeled after an orchid in a ring, a favorite, I think, of many who love their florals. Let's take a look at this up close because that's where the magic is really going to happen. You'll see how incredible this is. This is our new design. Had something similar in a pendant, but this is the ring. Oh, look at that. Levels and levels and levels of pave all the way around and built to fold and wrap and move, and yet everything is covered in pave diamonds except the middle, whatever that name is there, the middle, that portion that really is so cool. This is where you have 4 individual Paraiba round brilliant stones, all neon. Look at that. That's the detail I love. Seeing the way that this floral unfolds and the way you get this designer ring, and yet a new design and meant to be that showpiece. So many of you ask me all the time, you say, hey, Lolo, you seem to like designers. You know that designer named Coco so-and-so, and you know that designer from Italy, and you know Christian D, and you know Gucci, and you know all those, right? I like their costume jewelry. People say to me all the time, you guys could do fine for what they do for costume. And you're right. You're absolutely right. And we notice there's a theme, and what it always is when people ask me about these designer pieces is it's always about the florals that are so well known and recognizable, that are just, if you think designer jewelry, you can go out and get some for 10 grand or 20 grand, because it's not every day that we're in cities, in big cities, where we can go in those stores. I mean, I live in a big city, and yet I'm not in those stores every day. And yet when you go in and walk in, even if you've not been in one for years, right? It's been years since I've been shopping in Las Vegas. That's where I used to go to all the stores because they're all in one place. And you just walk up and down and you're feeling good and you've just been having the best time. And you walk into the best stores and they're all there in one city block essentially, or in one shopping area. And that's where every window you walk by, even costume jewelry, but high-end couture designers do florals. And yet the prices for fine, they're like $100,000, $200,000 for a ring. For costume, you can pay $6,800, $7,800 for crystals, CZs, plastics. What we're doing here is really bringing something of the moment, because we do like to be ahead of the trend and not just bring you a floral. I've had roses, we've had daisies, we've had beautiful chrysanthemum type styles. This is where you're getting a true orchid designer style, paved with over 2 carats in diamonds. First time ever seeing it. I'm going to just ask for your help here. I don't know if we have anybody with me after the Marilani mints. That's what happens, right? We have the big premiere, it sells out, and then everyone leaves. You're still here to enjoy maybe the newest creation that we have done that has more style than any we've brought before. It's item number 7627, and it's our big diamond ring with a 37-point total weight of round Paraibas. Then you have another 204 in VS diamonds. What's not to love? The styling, the different, if you're going, no, I only like the basics. Well, this is not basic. If you are somebody who's comfortable branching out into the high-end designer world of jewelry, you want something that looks different and feels different and just has that special quality about it. 204 in VS Diamonds, not too bad. That's $25,000 anywhere you go. And this is the all-out designer ring. And look at it. It almost looks like ribbons because of the way that the floral curves and twirls and turns. And I mean, diamonds everywhere. Look at the back and how that's finished. This has got to be for, I don't think it's for everybody, but it's got to be for somebody. One of our designer gals must enjoy this floral look that we've created for the first time ever. Probably a one and done, because we don't usually see these again and again and again. They're usually just a one-time opportunity. We'll see it once and we'll be done with it. And that's, you know, how we maintain. I love when people say, because you hear it a lot on TV, I think, in our hyperbole world, where people say, this is a one of a kind. And then they tell you 2 seconds later, we've sold 38,000 on the day. And I'm going, wait. Okay, so I'm either just really overanalyzing this, or how does that work? How does that work again? Like, what do you mean it's a one of a kind? You've sold like 38,000. It's weird, right? What we actually do is one of a kind jewelry. Not like, oh, there's one in front of me. I guess a technicality, we could say, yeah, there's one. No, this is like one of a kind. And it's for one of you. And I don't think our shopping world on television generally does that. And rightfully so, because airtime, and you gotta, you know, it's like, you gotta usually sell a bunch, right? It's why, you know, when there's something for $20, it's probably not all that rare. If there's something for $100, probably not all that rare. We're bringing you collectability, and what makes this rare and also one only is not just the design, but also the fact those are round Paraibas. Together, 4 of them matched beautifully. Let's see if anybody's out there. 204 in diamonds. The price tag is $14,896. I'll show it to you. I'm no fool. We don't have anybody who wants to spend that today. This afternoon, this morning, nobody's looking for $15,000. But if you like the ring and you need a value, that's what I'm here to do. That's how I'm here to help. So what we can do is this: get away from $14,000, bring you the brand new luxury style, do something wild and special and different and bold, get you any color you want. So if you are okay and you want to set those up in all yellow or all rose, be our guest, go ahead. You can do that. Fabulous idea. I will not make it $14,896. I really am curious if we still got anybody with us, because we got an hour and 20 minutes left of our Saturday, and we got to make this a deal. And here's what it looks like again on the hand. All one band. Notice the band. Classic band in the back. So this is not complicated to wear. This is not heavy to the point of you can't enjoy it. This is not a piece that you're going to have to size up on because it's a really big ring. The ring is bold. It kind of flares out to one side. You see that little kind of, the little, almost that would be the leaf of your orchid here. And then you know how the leaves always kind of curl right under the petals themselves? That's what's happening. But look at how that's set up. So wherever that's going to meet on your hand, it's not going to interfere. It's not hitting my pinky. It wouldn't hit my middle finger if it was turned the other way. It's elevated. Let's try something. I'm curious if you like it, because this is a one only, one and done opportunity. Rare to get 4 Paraibas together. Rare to see over 2 carats in diamonds in a ring. Usually we top out at 180 or 174 or 182. I'm just calling out mountings we've had here today. I will make this better than even $14,000. Let's put it on the auction block and see who's out there, and I'm going to run an auction. And it's probably going to be a little interesting. It really is going to be very interesting. I'm not starting at even half, which is like $74.50. Last night I was doing something interesting. I got on a little 75% off rampage if you were with me, and we ended up discounting a lot of things to 75% off. That was interesting. I'm thinking about doing that now. But this is an auction because I can't price it. If I could price this at $7,500, I would. If I could price it at another half off and make it something like, you know, $3,800, I would. I can't do that. This is a orchid design. So let's do something even more engaging here. Let's rely on you to let us know if you like it, or if you'd like to have something like this in your collection, or maybe you're just thinking about gifting something really unique to that designer lover that you have in your life, and she wants something truly unique and one special piece for her. Let's make it even better than $3,800 to start. I can't sell it straight up at that price, but we could do an auction, and we're headed that way. And I'm not asking $35,000 or $3,000. I know what I'm up against with our last hour and 20. So here's what we're going to do. A lot of you have shopped and left. We're going to help everyone out who's still ready to go and ready to shop a value when it presents itself, and ready to shop something new and one only that is going to be the big, big value. It's not even $2,500 to start. We got 204 in diamonds, plus the world's rarest stone, most say. Paraíba, as far as color is concerned, it's very tough to top Paraíba in the world of rarity. And I got nobody on the lines. Oh, shame on me for doing this. Take a look. $2,500 to start. $50 increments should do it. Tanzanite earrings are still hanging out here as well. I mean, it just does not get better when it comes to designer jewelry than what we're seeing. The layers of pave. How much workmanship you think it takes to go? How much money just poured into the labor alone on something like this? How much? How much would you spend to provide somebody with the diamonds and the gold? Provide them with the Paraíbas. Well, no open. So we've got a top of the hour in about 17 minutes. It's the Tansy and the bridge. We've got another wheel to do as well, which is going to be really interesting. And no open. 25, 24, 23, 22, 21. Let's make it easy for you right now. The first callers who want to jump in, we're doing an auction. We're going to try to get a lot of people in. And I think the reduction in the open should help that tremendously. How about even better than $2,100 to start? Let's not even do 21. Let's go $2,000 to start. Lower the increments as well to $25 and we'll just be on our way. Somebody deserves to have the orchid style that is brand new today in their collection with what? Paraíbas. 4 of them. Round, spectacular, brilliant, diamond cut. Paraíbas that match to perfection, sitting atop the orchid style, and we'll give it 60 seconds to get it started. Let me know if anyone wants to go on that one. That is fabulous. That is just floral like we've never seen. And I don't know if anybody else who does an orchid in jewelry. Correct me, guys, if I'm wrong. You guys, more eyes are better than one, right? We got like a lot of people out there looking at jewelry. If you've ever seen a designer orchid ring, I mean, tell me, I've not seen one. This is really, we've seen the different styles, but this is just beautiful. No open at 2,000. Oh, goodness, these auctions killing me. All right, coming up. It's the way to get around 14,000 plus, but it doesn't always work. Okay, our last call. We've got a quick wheel to show you, and then some Tahitian pearl hoops. How would we do a Tahitian pearl hoop? Tell me that. Well, we make the pearl the centerpiece and wrap the hoop around it. So we've got that coming your way. $2,000 we don't have. Uh-oh, we lost everybody. We lost them. I knew that would happen. All right, coming up, let's go to it. We got a wheel on the way for you. Big wheel, discounts on the way. I don't know. Anybody on that one, you let me know. You let me know if you want to get that one for yourself. $2,000 to start, no open. All right, coming up. Well, I'm just going to show you a couple pieces on a wheel. That's my best in the diaspores. Look at the reds coming through on that diaspore. Pretty nice, huh? And then we have the mandarin. Then we've got a big old kunzite. I forgot to bring my kunzite in. I was supposed to do that yesterday, wasn't I? I'll bring it tomorrow. I'll bring my kunzite in. I got to bring it in when we have a whole bunch to show you, and I can show you how the color's gotten so much better in kunzites. Then I have this massive spun. Oh, wait, what's that doing here? Wait a minute. Something doesn't really... Yes? What's happening? Do we have an open on? Hold on. We have two. What's going on here? I just looked up and there are people on the lines here. What's going on? We got an open on the auction? Oh, yeah. Oh, gosh. I moved on. I'm setting up a wheel. I'll tell you what. Should we just sell it at $2,000? Do you just want to do that so we don't have to spend the time on it? I feel like I spent was that on that for like 38 minutes? It feels like it. Was I on that for a while? You know what? I'll tell you what. If anybody wants to just buy, let me just put this out here. We got some people thinking about the auction. Can I just say this real quick, Tony, since I've already built half of my wheel here? If anybody would like to go ahead and buy the orchid ring, since clearly we're not going to have a lot of people, I think, going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Here's what I'm going to do. And instead of just saying buy it now at $39.99, I'll just sell it right now at the open. If anybody wants to get that, or hear me out on this. If you want to purchase the orchid ring, because I'm really light on time, we only have an hour plus left. I got the big wheel already half set up. If you want to buy that orchid ring, which you're seeing all the way across the room right there, if you'd like to just buy it outright, $2,000 bucks. No need to auction it. No need to battle against your fellow shoppers. Just buy it now. That's what I'm going to do, just to save us some time here, because the auctions, and save a little bit of my dignity. I'm going to try. These auctions have made me question my career choice the last couple of weeks. I have questioned if I'm in the right business after 20 years of being in the business. and a prominent figure in the business. So it's made me question everything. So if you want it, $2,000, it's yours. Tell your operator, I want the orchid. I want the orchid. What did I spend on an arrangement the other day? I mean, I shouldn't probably admit this, but I was buying, a beautiful, one of those large potted orchids, that's meant to go like as the centerpiece on a coffee table or in like a foyer. And I had a housewarming that I wanted to do something kind for, and it's a friend of mine, and I hate to say it, but it was, what was it, 6 white orchids in a big potted, about this big around. I spent over $500 on that. So for $1,500 more, I could have given the ring. So if anybody wants that, yeah. Questions? You can do, I mentioned it, and you can still, I'm still going to do any gold color you want. Oh, what do I recommend? White. 100%. 100%. With the amount of pave that's in that ring, I would say white gold. But again, if you like a little backdrop of a gold color, rose yellow, that's fine. Orchid ring. Do I need to show it again? $2,000. Should it be gone? It probably should be gone. Just got to do it. Do you want to see it one more time? Doesn't it almost look from a distance like a bow on your hand? It looks like a beautiful ribbon. There it is. There it is. $2,000 out the door if you want it. Just $2,000. I would say $19.99, but then you guys don't want it. I've had people decline over and over and over. They're like, oh, I don't want it anymore. So just $2,000 straight up, it's yours if you'd like it. All right, coming up, let's talk about it. And 7627 is the number. I got a wheel that I'm building here for you. Speaking of flowers, there's a Tanzanite flower combo here. Anybody want the orchid? Will you'll let me know if it goes, okay? Let me know if you do indeed want that orchid. Yeah. Which bicolor? From the wheel? Who is that? Yeah, that's right. I knew when you told me. I couldn't come up with it on my own. Terry? Oh, was it he or she? She checked? I've done that before, Terry. I have done that before. I have bought the same exact thing before and not known it. Yes, I bought the same thing on purpose. Like, I like it so much, I buy another one as a backup. Not in jewelry as much, don't worry. But like, clothing, yeah. Who's that? Suzanne. Is it Suzanne S? Yes. Hi. Is she calling from Ohio or the other one? Arizona. I always forget where she is. Arizona. I've got 2 Suzanne S's. One is in Arizona, one is in Ohio. Hi, Suzanne. Yes. I did and I will. I'll do it again and again and again and again and again. I have no problem looking at that ring. There's that orchid. Now so this one may be gone now? Okay, so let me know. When you know if it's gone, let me know. Do you want to see it on the hand again? I can do that. We had it up there for a while. It's got that almost like floral ribbon kind of look, but that's really the orchid and the leaves. All done in the pave. That's the hand, one more time on the hand. Again, this section here, for those of you going, oh, that looks uncomfortable. That's going to pierce my skin. No. It's going to be floating up over. So even if you have a teeny tiny little finger and you're going, I don't know, it's hovering, it wears. I mean, I put on hundreds of pieces a day for you. This is wearing like any other ring. It wears just like a basic this or just like a basic this. It does not feel any different. The leaves in the pave are almost hovering on over. So it's flat out $2,000 just to save myself some time. I have had if you've been watching the last couple of weeks, I've had no luck in auctions. I don't know why. I can't explain it, but the best to just say, go ahead. I spent enough time on it. If you want it, take it. It's $2,000 out the door, even, done, any gold, any size. So you get 4 pound of Evas, you get 2 carats 04 in diamonds. That, I would say, my friends, is a value. Let's go back to this designer wheel that I put together. I think I have one more. No, I have 2 more to put on this wheel still. Let me swap these. I just like the direction of that Tanzanite. That's a spinel. That's really mighty. The diaspora is where it all started. Then I also have this very large diamond ring that's going to be like an oval. Almost looks like just one big stone. And that is my wheel. So it's pretty impressive. A very important wheel. And let me know if the flower, the orchid's gone. I don't know. We're just verifying right now. So we'll see if that's gone and who got it and all that. Call me if you want to get it, because you might still be able to come in, sweep it up, and get your favorite. So when we talk about what's up here, my eye and attention is really going to that spinel, because that is a very large purple blue. It's like a cobalt purple blue combination of a spinel that's in the front right there. Yes. You don't need to at all. It's like I was just saying, Jess, I think that people are going to look at that and think it's really complicated. It's not heavy to the point of like, it's not flopping to one side. Like, watch this. I'm going to move it a little bit. It's not moving. I mean, I have my size here. It's a size 6 right now. easily sized, but it doesn't fall. I mean, I get it. I think a lot of people just are worried it's just too big a ring. It fits, I promise you, it fits like any of those other rings that are on the wheel that have very traditional shanks. This has a traditional shank in the back. If I turn it around, like you would just think that's like a normal band, right? But it really is, everything sits up higher. So even if you have like a size 6 or smaller and you're worried about it crossing over your fingers, it really does not, because this extension and this extent, that goes up and over. So it's not complicated at all. It doesn't sit up too high even. I mean, obviously there's some layers and some dimension, but it's not someone you need to size up. I say get your true size, get your regular size, and get your favorite gold and your favorite size, and we're gonna do all that for you. All right, so next up the wheel. I know we're all anxious to get all these pieces a wonderful value so we can shop them all day. I mean, well, they're all one of a kind, so as long as they last here. Thank you, Suzanne. Is that Suzanne who's told me many times she's trying to recruit me to be one of those housewives? And I said, don't you have to be a wife to be a housewife, first of all? Isn't that the way that works? She's really trying. She knows people. She's like, I think you need to be on those shows. I've never even seen one of those shows. But I don't think it's for me. I don't, yeah. I don't think it is. Just based on what I know. One of the housewives goes to my nail gal. So she's always competing with my nail appointments, which I just started going back to just last week. So my first time in 2.5 years, but one of them, so I know her. She's cool. She's very nice. She's really sweet. She's real. I hear maybe not so much on the show, but that might be an act, you know? She's very sweet in person. Erica, she's really sweet. All right. Okay, enough about that. Hi, Suzanne. Kevin, did we answer all your questions? Okay, good. Allison, we got you all covered. You're all good? Yes? Virginia, what are you doing over there? You all set? Okay, I just don't want to leave you with questions or anything like that. Okay, so now we're talking wheel. Okay. Diaspora, I can't stop looking at that 320 radiant cut. That looks really good. That looks really good. This is the kunzite. Here's the mandarin. I'm just going to move them apart. I feel like they're all crowding each other a bit. There's the spinel. Here's the diaspora radiant cut. This, look at that, Tanzanite and flower. So it's very asymmetric. The Tanzanite pear shape's on its side. Then you have it leans because it's on the wheel. Wait till you see it on, it's pretty. And then we've got the diamond ring, which a great way to do a diamond ring. If you like an oval shape, it gives you the look like it's one huge oval, and it's 187 in diamonds. So that's a lot of diamond weight there. And then you get the radiant cut diaspora, which is that color changing stone that goes from a green golden to a pink. And it looks good. They're all one of a kind. What I can't get over is the spinel though. That's a 262 spinel. It's got that purple blue color. It's a cushion cut. But you really, sometimes I know these can be intimidating because if they get too dark or too saturated, they can be a little less than be desired. We've got a really nice collectible there, and you've got also the hottest, most beautiful orchid color. We may have just had an orchid ring, but now we have an orchid color. So here you have the pink and the purple together, diamonds as well. We need to make sure this value is the best, like sharpening the value to the deepest discount we can possibly do and make it a really simple, easy deal and send them all out. And this is going to be where you got a chance to do whatever you want with gold color change on, I hope everything, I think everything, yes, everything, I confirm. I'm so excited about that because you can actually change them up. So if you want to do something, mix it up to a different gold combo, full on can. Any one of them you want, 6 pieces. I mean, the rock star is the spinel. I mean, to be quite honest with you, and why that's a 2. When I look at that, I think 4 carat. I mean, take that for what it's worth. Maybe you do too. When you look at that and go, that's a 2 something. It looks like greater. Yes, it does. And then you have the Tanzanite, the big kunzite. That is the most saturated, a new level of saturation that I'll tell you in our early days of TVON, we did not have that saturation level of kunzites. This is also big diamond. So if you want to keep it more classic, you just love your diamonds, you want to live in that go with everything piece, there's a great way to do almost 2 carats in diamonds in that ring. Gives you the look, because of the way it's set, like it's all one huge oval stone, but it's a little combination. So you got stones put together. Take a look, we'll help you out. One price, $39.99 is my lowest. Let's take it even better. We got to make sure 320 diaspora. That's that color changing one source stone, kind of like Marilani mints, right? Except it's not from Africa, it's from Turkey, and it goes from green to to pink and not exactly mint green to red, but similar, right? There's some similarities there. That's the 320. Here's the 262 that does look a lot larger than that. Signature mounting with 96 points in diamonds. Here's our 655. Now that's a mandarin. Usually a 6 or 7 carat mandarin routinely goes for 7,500 on our air. Just not the case here. 347. 187. What'd I miss? Kunzite. 956. My kunzite from TVON as well is not this color. I bought mine before this parcel came in, but it is a pear shape, and I do love that cut for this stone. Anyway, $39.99 is not going to do it. We're going better than that. Here we go. Not even $39.29 or even, whoa, $1,999? Okay, somebody just take that spinel. Take the spinel. What's happening in the front right of your screen right now should not be $19.99. The mandarin behind it at nearly 7 carats, that should not be $19.99. Neither should anything else hanging out up there. We're going better than that. Lower than that. Yes, MB, that's her. I know who she is. I've met her. I just haven't seen the show. I haven't seen the show. I go on what she tells me. Anyway, here we go. My mom has, though. My mom has. She keeps me in the loop. Then my brother was at dinner the other day, and he sends me a photograph of him dining out with his friends. And I send it to my mom, and she goes, oh, that's a famous housewife there. My brother had no idea. I had no idea. I only know sports. That's all I know. All right, here's what we've got. $19.99. We're getting busy. That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. Oh, Suzanne, have a wonderful trip. You know what? I don't know for sure. Maybe, Suzanne, what I'd recommend, I think you were talking to Jess, you might want to call her and tell her that, so we can make a little note. Don't tell me, because I'm not in charge of all that stuff. They don't let me do everything. They only let me come up here and talk and do the fun stuff. I don't do all the shipping and stuff, so make sure you just maybe call customer service and mention that, because it's up to you. We can either do that or ship it later. Yeah, but definitely let us know so it's not sitting somewhere. Enjoy your trip and safe travels, Suzanne. Enjoy. Thank you so much. And hi MB, hi Leslie. Just catching up with, oh, Leslie. She's got this ring. That's this ring right here. She just sent me a photograph of her wearing it. She has this ring already. She says it's her favorite ring she's gotten from me. What? Because she has a lot of jewelry from me. And she said this is the most finger time of everything I have. Well, that's good. It's like airtime. But yeah, I like that. She says, I think she wears it a lot. So there's a great testimony about this ring I just got, and she wears it a lot. And she says, I love, love, love it. So that's great, because I know she has a lot of beautiful jewelry. So thank you, Leslie, for sharing that. And thank you, MB. Yeah, that's probably what I figure. That's what I figure. That's what I figure. Reality shows might be just too scripted for me. Yeah, I prefer no script. Yeah, and I know they're not supposed to be scripted, but I think they are. Let's do this, guys. Instead of $19.99, actually, nobody's wanting these stones yet. Shocker. So here's what I'm going to do. We'll go on a journey together. Come join me for a little trip to Discount Land. We're going to go. It's like the happiest place on earth, really. I mean, if you're a shopper for jewelry, it is the happiest place you can be, is right here at TVON. And now we're going to make it even better than 19 or 18 or 17. I mean, somebody's got to wake you up, right? This is what should do it. This wheel has got to go, everything on it. And yet, I'm still wondering why that spinel would even be here at $17.99, or Tanzanite, big mandarin, great diamond ring, almost 2 carats in the diamond ring. You tell me, $17.99, what gives? $17.77? Oof. We're too low on everything. That 9 carat 56 kunzite, almost 10 carats, in a kunzite. Oh, if you love pink colors, get kunzite. For me, I love pink. There's not a pink color I don't like. But when it comes to my gems, I like something with a little more richness and saturation. Like, I make no bones about it. Pink diamonds are so rare and they're so special, but they're not usually very saturated. And I think for those of us that want to see our pink colors, you got to think about kunzites, pink sapphires, things like that, zircons that are pink. This is the way to get that gorgeous pink saturation. Not even 17, 77. Oh my, let's just try something else here for 60 seconds. Anyone you want, they're all the same price. So you're not choosing, I don't know what that one, no, they're all gonna be this one price. They're all gold color changeable. if you will. I still can't believe that, but they are. And we're going to get you your size. I mean, I think they intended for gold color changes to be made. If I got $39.99, I've obviously strayed a long way from that $39.99 price tag. And here's what we'll do. I'm not even going to leave them there at $17.77 or $17.69 or $17.50 or $17.49. Which one are we loving? None of them. Come on, we got to be loving some. We got to give some love to the wheel here. Less than $17.50, $17.49, $17.39, $17.29. I really should not be doing this. Make them $16.99 for 2 minutes. We're already in our last hour on this Saturday. Oh my. The Blairathon is coming to an end here. Oh my goodness, what are we doing? Oh my goodness. So 2 minutes, and then we send them all. Maybe I just, you know what, Tony, forget about the wheel. I'm just going to put them up one at a time. I'm going to do it because I just got to show you carat weights, because maybe it just doesn't translate all by itself sitting up with all these other big rings. Here's our normal depth. I'm starting there. Let's start with the big spinel, a purple blue combination. That's our normal depth. So we got to go back for the spinel. This is a stone, I kid you not. I have had a purple spinel that is 4.5 carats that looks just like this. So needless to say, it's a bigger look than it weighs. It's 6382. It's my 2 carat 62, and it also is diamond weight, 96 points. It really is. Tony's like, I don't know what to call that. It's definitely a purple blue. It's like an indigo color, but it's not overly saturated. It's not dark to the point where you go, I don't see any good stuff. I only see navy or inky. It's not that. It has 96 points in diamond weight. It's a fully finished signature mounting. I'll show each one close up for you so you can get an idea. You can change it to yellow gold, which would be gorgeous with the spinel, and it is actually $16.99. That is really happening. That price will remain. I just wanted to take a moment and show each one individually for you. Leslie, I'm so glad to hear it. I love that ring on you. It looks beautiful. And by the way, love the nails too. I love the nails. I love them. Well done, Leslie. Thank you so much. All right, $16.99, 30 seconds on that one. We'll show each one individually. Because at this point, they can't go back. At 1 o'clock today, West Coast time, when this show ends, I can't put these back in a vault. When you put up a silly price like $1,699 for this level, you cannot, can you imagine? You cannot put them back in a vault after they've been offered at this price tag. Yes. I was just going to show each one close up. It didn't go anywhere. I just want to try it on for you as well, give you some information about it, because I figured at this point maybe you need info, right? 6765. It's a 347. It's got 38 points in diamonds, and it's also that's the saturation that cannot be any better. Here's what it looks like on the hand for you as well, and that is what you get. So kind of a beautiful asymmetric design. You get your floral and your stone all together here. It's a good almost 3.5 carat stone in the middle there. Well, in the middle, it's not in the middle, but that's your center stone still, right? That's the big draw is with the blue wing block D you see there, but that's going to kind of point outward. And then you got the flower running right up next to it. It almost looks like an open rose design that you have. $1,699. Wow. So let's show each one close up. We'll give this one its 30 seconds up close so you can really see that color of that stone. And then we'll walk you through each of the others. So carat weights are important here. These are not price tags that are associated with carat weights like this. So it is time to dial. And then if you maybe you like this one, Jess, or are they trying to figure out which one they liked off the wheel? That's the spinel. It's a more purple blue color. You can see it's a little more kind of like I called it an indigo. I'm going to stick with that. It's more of an indigo color that compared to the Tanzanite, which is a little more vivid. This is that 262. Very rare to get a spinel of this size. There's only one. It's $16.99. It does have almost a carat in diamonds that are mostly pave on the sides and then the big halo around it. Then we've got a closer look at the kunzite coming up as well. The kunzite's going to be at number 6554. We'll bring that in for a look. Always helps to see these up close. And then you've got that wave of bigger diamonds on the sides. The kunzite is going to be our nearly 10 carat. It's 6554 and it has a 9 carat 56 with 29 points in diamonds with it. Give it a little bit of room so we see that stone in its entirety there. 956 plus also the big diamond weight here, 29 points, bigger stones individually. They're doing a slight wave so they meet up with the center. Thank you. Here we go. Final call, 956, $16.99. And then let me know. I was planning on doing this emerald cut tansy at the top of the hour. So that's still to come. We're going to show you that one. It's now got my fingerprints all over it. I've definitely claimed that as my own there. Love it. Yes. Which one? 102 Marilani? Well, let's redo that then. 102. Let me find which one that is. 102 pear shape in the bridge. Ladies and gentlemen, about an hour ago, we showed you the big Marilani finale. We now have one that just got swapped for something else. So now we're going to bring it back for you briefly. It's one of our more affordable of the Marilani Mint collection that we brought to you. Forget about the wheel. We'll skip it. 7672. If you have questions, let me know. But we're going to show this really quickly because there have been a number of you that have missed out entirely on this collection. Don't want that to happen. We want to make sure you get them because I don't have any more. Tomorrow I'm with you. I don't have any more. We don't have any next week. We don't have any next month. We have sold every stone we have with the exception of the men's ring. So what I just had was I just got word that somebody swapped for this. So here's what we're going to do. I want to show you our last of the pear shapes here. This is what it looks like. It was the 102 with the 1 carat in the bridge, and we have only the one. Who is that? That's right. Okay, because she was debating on it in the first place, right? So she went with something else. Here's what we're going to do. 102 with 1 carat even on the diamond weight with this one. 7672. Yep. Just want to make sure I got the right one here. It's exactly 1 carat in the diamond bridge. And Sally would like for someone else to have the opportunity to own it. So here's what we're going to offer right now. 1 collar. It's one of the more affordables. It was actually, we only had one other piece that was more affordable. So I've got the red to show you. Thank you, Tony. Here's the red. That's what this stone, when it's exposed to exclusive UV light, that's what color it turns and changes to. Very important. And it's a 102. And it's $25.99. It was up there earlier. Every single one of them is gone except the men's ring. If you want to see the men's ring, let me know. And this is going to be your last call now on the ladies' rings. And here it is on the hand. You can change the gold on this one. So if we've seen them in all different gold arrays now at this point, from the white and the yellow, sometimes a mix of two-tone. Here it is. This is why you stay with us. You never know. And I said all along, operators, let me know if anything comes back or gets swapped. So luckily, this is for one lucky caller. Sally just said, I'd like somebody else to have it. So here we go, $25.99. Let's take a look at it on, and then we'll see who's got it. $25.99. This is top quality. We're not bringing the little stones or the, I almost said a bad word. I said ugly. I was going to say that. I don't. I mean, some of them are not that attractive because if they're not bright and they're not clean and they don't have that pop, I think there's better options. I think there's better options you can shop for. When we have this collectible that is private collection material, just came to us literally a few days ago. We brought it out for the very first time here on this show on Monday. Everything has been selling out. This is our last one available in ladies' rings. So $25.99. Yes. Would you like this one? It is. I have the men's ring. I mean, the men's ring is here too, but this is it for the gals. I think that the yellow and white diamond we had, I think that one's gone too. Yes. Spinel, I'd love to. Who's that for? We got it ready here for you. Allison's thinking about this $25.99 Marilani. Show it one more time up close, and then I'll try the spinel for you. You can do any gold on anything on that wheel, so that still remains the case. Let's take a look at that spinel again on the hand for Virginia's collar. That's what I really want to make sure you understand. If it was too dark, I wouldn't show it. And that's where you're seeing these flashes, even from this distance away. Even when my hand's behind it, it's not just light going all the way through the stone. You see that color. And it really, in some lights, it looks more purple. In other lights, it looks more blue. I've been noticing that just as I move in the studio. In an office before the show, it was more blue. Here in the bright lights of the studio, it's got more purple. I just took it out of the spotlight and tried it on. It looked more blue again. So it really is shifting between those two colors, which are a mix there. And we'll show it one more time up close for you as well. There's that spinel. That is a beautiful rare. Looks to me like that one's out of Burma. It's not listed here. It's either Tanzania or Burma. So you've got really important color there. Great clarity, which is not always a given with this gem. And that is only $16.99. Still waiting for that one to get a home. So $16.99 unless you'd like it. Then our Tanzanite. Allison, are you taking the Marilani? No. Okay. Pear-shaped mint Marilani. Last one. Still here. Okay. Coming up next. Let's go to our Tanzanite. I think we need a refresh. Here we go. Item number is, this is something special. It's my ring. It's my pick. It's the one I'm building for myself one day. One day I'm building this ring for myself. This is the one I want to have. That is the emerald cut Tanzanite in the bridge, and I just can't say enough about these emerald cuts when they have that saturation level to them. This is the way to get your blue wing. Now, set up in a beautiful way where there's a wider band that really gives it that great stature and feel. I mean, for those of you that are so sick of tinny, lightweight jewelry that has no weight and no metal and no precious anything, let's get you the solution. It's item number, oh goodness, I cannot believe that, Marilani. Okay, so 7090 is the number here. I'm thinking maybe that spinel might be gone. Congrats if you get it. Get requesting, guys. We only have 45 minutes left in the show. 45 minutes remaining. That's all we've got together. That's it. And then 3 hours tomorrow. Here we go. 608 Emerald Cut Blue Wing. It also has a carat 56 modified bridge custom made for this stone. So there's not like, oh, let's just drop it in the bridge today. No. We do bridges that are smaller for like what you just saw for a 1 carat stone like the Marilani we just had. This is custom because we don't have a bridge that just automatically houses a 6 carat emerald cut blue wing. This one does because it's all custom for you. And good news is we've got a special moment here in time. Look at that finishing. By all means, I'm asking for forgiveness from the jewelry gods above, because I know right now, and our own prices, guys, everything has gone up. And I'm looking at something here where with 45 minutes left in the show, this was 13 minutes delayed because we had some requests in the wheel and the Marilani coming back. So here's what I've got now. A moment for you to get a big time value. Let me vow to you this. When I get extra passionate about a ring that personally means something to me, that I know we love emerald cuts as a group. I know that generally it's been the most popularly requested cut in blue wings, but the private collection is dwindling down to a point where we're not going to have many more. So it's really important to pick these up while they're here and get your emerald cut now, especially when it's a 6 carat, that for all of you that have paid attention, and I know you do, and you're going, yeah, I already know the price. I don't need to be here for this. I know that a 6 carat, even with minimal diamonds, is going to be $59.99. And then you add a bridge that's custom made that has a carat 56 in diamonds. Something important is happening here, but we're going to do better than that $59.99. And quite frankly, it should be more because it has more than just a carat in diamonds. Usually a 6 carat has a 1 carat diamond weight or somewhere around there. To be able to get 156, to get it for under $6,000, don't pay what they were paying out in the JCK show in the resale market or the wholesale market, where we saw Tanzanites for $2,300 a carat, and they were being traded like it was water. Although water is really valuable here in California because we're in a severe drought, so water is going to become the new like premium. Everybody's got to have it, right? We can't water our plants. We have to limit our showers. We can't do this. We can't do so. You know, we could use the water, right? When I saw clouds outside today, I was like, could it be? Could there be a little monsoonal moisture? Could Vegas is nearby. Could they send us a little bit of the monsoons and the flooding they've been getting? Casinos were flooding, you know, Caesars was flooding the other day. I was like, oh my goodness, bring it here. Just come 258 more miles. And again, this is how premium things work. Mother Nature works in mysterious ways, and we can't just get more rain. We can't just get more blue wings. This is all Mother Nature related. This is how she works. She's a parsimonious gal, she is. She doesn't like to just give her good stuff away to just anybody. And so we really are dealing with the very best that's ever been. We've got the last call on blue wings, in especially big emerald cuts. And what should be $59.99, not going to do the trick today. We're going to make it a lot easier for you. Call me now. Take a look at it. We got one. Let's see it out the door. Yellow gold's fine. Rose gold is fine. You decide, but this is how we work it. A better value than what you've seen before. A better value than $59.99. Here's what it looks like on the hand, so you can start to appreciate that that's a big ring. And this one is going to have to be made a tiny bit bigger for me. I'll put the 5 on, but that is a snug one because, again, it's going to be that ample gold all the way around. Really well done. There's a total of 4 rows here on the sides. It's going to be the 2 outer rows and then the 2 rows that run underneath, making it that true bridge design. Then you've got the halo around it. Then you've got, let's not forget, $59.99 coming down way lower. Any gold, guys, anything. We'll make it. We'll size it. We really have to make it perfect for you. Otherwise, we don't see any point in bringing it out. It's got to be to the exact, everything you want to see, everything you want to have, but this is simply my biggest value of the day. Just because I'm going to impromptu make it the biggest value of the day so we can be sure and get it out the door. Virginia, did you get the spinel after all? Who got it? Diana, thank you. Enjoy that. That was a great pickup. And let's get ready to congratulate somebody on the 608. Because it's just simply, yeah, these prices are not working. So here's what we're going to do. I can work the liberties for you so we can make it something we can all enjoy. It's not going to be $59.49 or $39.99. It's a 608. And you guys know as well, check those spreadsheets. Check those little notes or those mental notes you've made about where the 6-carat blue wings go. This one's not $59. It's not $49. It is not $39.99. Any gold you wish, any gold you want, huge opportunity, big value, not $39.99 at all. My custom bridge here with a carat 56. I demanded it about a year ago. I said, we got to do an emerald cut bridge. And they said, we don't have big enough bridges for the emerald cuts. And I said, let's make one. And there it is. And now we've got the one beautiful emerald cut here today where you still get an appreciation for seeing through the stone to a point where the beauty of a bridge is to be able to see diamonds through it. Let the diamond sparkle happen through the stone. It's still happening. So even with that saturation level being as top neon as it is, you got a better deal. You know what I'll do? Forget about $39.99. Forget about it. It's still here. That was the price that was, okay, an automatic. That was where it had to go. Let's try something different here. My absolute lowest rock bottom is $38.88. That's if I'm literally paying the company back to, pay, essentially help you pay for it. I'm going to do something different because, what's a couple $100 off, right? Let's make it even different for you. I'm going to send it out right now. And we're going to put it on the auction block. And I'm not starting at 38. Forget about it. That's my rock bottom low. That's as low as it gets. And now it's still here. And I refuse to put this one back in a vault today. I didn't even want to put the wheel back in a vault. I'm going to have to put the wheel back in a vault, except for the spinel. Thank you, Diana. Here's what we've got for you. Anything you want in blue wing, you don't just have your pick anymore. You can't just message me and say, make me this, make me that. I want a 5-carat Asher cut with a carat in diamonds. We don't have the stones. I tell you, here we are, end of July, right? Tomorrow's the last day of July. We're all maybe starting to think about summertime, maybe dwindling down a bit and thinking about, then it's fall. Then before you know it, it's holidays and thinking about, when everyone's back inside and cozy by the fire and turning on the TV because it gets dark at 4:30 in the afternoon and you're like really in shopping mode. We may not have blue wings at that point. By the time that happens, because right now it's 118 degrees and you want to be outside and spend your weekends at the barbecues and at the ball games and all the fun stuff we get to do during summer and the vacays and the cruises and all of that. And by the time we all settle back into jewelry mode, the Tanzanite blue wings could be gone. I'm going to put it on the auction block and I'm going to do you a favor here because this can't happen any other way. It's got to be $38.88 or I can give you that extra by putting it on the auction block at $3,500 to start on you know what, better yet, I have had such a struggle with auctions. I'm not even starting at 35 or 34 or 33 or 32 or 31. I'm going to make you an even bigger savings and come on in because you could end up being the first caller. And if you are the first bidder, that could end up really helping you out because then you never know if anyone's going to even come into play for second, third, fourth. So come on in, be early. And take it while it's here. I'm going to start at $3,000 to open. $3,000. It sure beats $38.80. I mean, if someone just handed you $888, wouldn't you take it? Right? Wouldn't you take it? You'd say, yeah. And you get what you love. You get what you love, but you get $888 back instantly. Take a look. Let's give it 60 seconds. Here we go. Yes. Yes, it is. The one in the bridge? I think so. Yeah. Allison did not take it, so I think last I heard, let me know if I'm wrong, but 7672 is available at $25.99. All right, so our Marilani's now gone again, so we've got just the men's ring left at this point, so keep that in mind. One men's ring. If you need to see it, let me know. Just give us a call so we can pop that in for another look, and $3,000 no open. All right, 40 seconds to go. Let's see. no open and $50 increments, Tony. We'll make them 25 instead. Just in, we're just, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter until we get the open, but just to put a lay of the land here. If you do, maybe if you're looking like you're the second bidder, we'd ask for a 20. Let's just make them 25. Got to make the road a little bit easier. Yeah. Do we have the open, anybody? We're verifying the open. Do we have it? Oh, good. We've got the open. Oh, good. Okay. So Virginia's on something else. She's on the Marilani. We've got the open right here in the front row. So we have $3,000. And now it's going to sell for sure. So that's where I'm thrilled about that, because there's a big value. And again, instant $888 savings off of the lowest. So that's not a bad way to shop right there. Here it is on the hand again. Remember, you're changing your gold. I would recommend getting a half a size bigger on this one. I would, because here's why. We're going to take in a little tour of it. It goes all the way around, gets really wide, but then see how it maintains a little width through the back? But it's not just the width. If that was whittled down to a very thin little wispy band, I would say you could still stay true. But look at how wide, and I'm talking about the depth here. Okay, so you're not wearing through your jewelry or your gold. I mean, that happens. I've met a number of gals who wear their ring every day and they wear through the gold because it starts as this little itty bitty dental floss band. And then, eventually gold wears away. I'm talking about decades of wear every day, everything you do, washing your hands, showering, everything, right? It wears away. That'll never happen here because it's got that depth. We don't just give you a width. That would be the width, right? That's width. The depth is what I'm talking about. So those two combined are why I'm suggesting a half a size bigger for a comfortable fit, so that when it arrives, you're not going, well, guess I'm running back to the jeweler here. Don't do that. You can always send it to us, by the way. But some people just think if I'm just getting a quick little size, maybe you have the option. You can send it back to us if it's not the right size. But I try to give you that heads up on what you need to do to get it exactly right the first time, because nobody wants to put their jewelry in the mail if they don't have to. So here we are, and I don't recommend doing it if you don't have to. So even if you're just like, oh, I'll just go to my jeweler, he's my guy, I've been going to him for years, and I'll just whatever. You can do that, or you can send it to us. It's back on the hand here. Let's take a look at it one more time. And it looks like we may have a one and done again. So how about a final call on this auction, shall we? It's going to be a 2-minute clock after I tell you this. I'm going to take the ring with me, Tony, and I'll backtrack over here to our area where we hang out and chat and show you the look of that from across the room so you understand what's happening. And when it was $38.88 rock bottom, remember, it was really $39.99. I just was given my little, my extra little, I'll take the brunt of it. I'll pay for it. You guys get it out the door. Sometimes you need to just give it a little extra push. Now it's $888 less, and it is standing to go out the door at $3,000. Even right now, of course, it is only a $25 increment. So balance the savings you have off the lowest price with the increment. I think there's still a really fair amount of savings for you, and that is a very stable big ring. And I say stable because a lot of people shy away from bigger rings because then it does this all day long on your hand, and it goes pink and pink. We don't want that to happen. Part of the reason why we make that ring so wide and so heavy through the back is because we want it to sit just like that. I'm saying go up a half size so it's comfortable, because right now this is my size and it's a tight fit. So what I would recommend doing is a half size up. If you wear a 6, get a 6.5. If you wear an 8, get an 8.5. If you wear a 9.5, get a 10. And you'll have that beautiful glide it right on and beautiful fit, and enjoy the weight of your jewelry again, because that's what this has. In addition to 156 in diamond weight, in addition to a 608 blue wing, and a final 2-minute clock until we see it out the door. All you have to do, dial into that phone number. That's it. That's all you have to do. You can put in your next bid here, and when the clock does end, as I'm trying to get that ring off, if the clock does end there, we'll have our top bidder, and it will sell to that top bidder. So here's our last look at it. $3,000 is the bid. Looking for $3,025 as the next bid, if as a minimum. And again, always welcome to bid higher if you're playing a little strategy with your fellow shopper out there. Right now, just the one with the open final call. And yes, it's in any gold. And yes, it's in any size. And again, go up a half over what you think you need for comfort so that it fits just like you want it to. One men's Marilani mint. How about that? Okay, Virginia, who got your Marilani mint? Sherry, thank you. Sherry H? Sherry S? W? Hi, Sherry, thank you. Okay, men's Marilani, we'll bring it back up one more time before we go. And would you do me a favor, maybe Christine or whoever's on, like, would it tell me if there's anything else left that I just didn't hear about? Because I don't want to find out at 1:05 that, oh, this came back or this is available. Just let me know if there's what, because that's what happens. And I go, gosh, I wish somebody would have told me that. So, let me know if anything is back. I know the men's ring is here, but if there's any of our Marilanis from the entire event, from Monday to Wednesday to today, if anything's still left, just holler at me, because that sometimes happens, and I want to make sure all of our viewers have a chance to pick one up. The men's ring I will show you coming up right after this. Auction concludes in 25 seconds, and we are looking, yep, it looks like it's going to $3,000. Well, I guess I should say congratulations. Be honest, would they have paid $38.88 if I just left it there and had a little more patience? If I exhibited a little bit more patience, would they have just, loved the value at $38.88? Because I think that probably would have happened. It's a great value at $38.88. Now it just happens to be at $3. It's going once at $3, going twice at $3, 3 times at $3, and it is, yeah, that's sold. Congratulations. That is gone. Oh, let me grab my Marilani Mint Gents ring here, because that's the one that I know of. We're checking right now. We're doing like a double, triple, quadruple check to make sure that if anything else is available in our ladies' pieces, we'll bring it out. Pendants, necklaces, rings, anything. This is the men's ring. And for our gentlemen who are saying, what is a Marilani Mint? Why do I want that? Why are the ladies' rings so popular? Why are these so sold out after just a couple? This is 5 days in to ever seeing this on our air. And we're not interested in bringing you basics. We waited until we had something we could not pass up because the collection was such that it was such a fine, high-end material. This is a gentleman we purchased them from that actually works with he works with others too, but royalty is one of his bigger clients that he works with. He travels the world collecting stones for the royals. I mean, it's like, think about that. They've got some of the best gems in the world. One of the biggest and best. I mean, I don't know whose collection is going to be better. And so when that's your task and you see it all, and you have unlimited funds, by the way. When you are a jeweler who's working, a gemologist who's working for that ilk, you've got unlimited funds to work with. So it's really actually, I find it very, fun, but very, not really a challenge. I feel like what we do is exciting because it's that combination. You're not just looking to get like, anybody can find a really good stone available. It's about this. It's about, how do you make the really, really good stuff affordable? That's what we've done with our Marilani Mint collection. Introduced them to you on Monday when I got the chance to be with you, and there were how many stones do we have? 8 or 9 on Monday, all sold out. I had 3 pieces on Wednesday, and now we had the finale here today. I don't have more. There won't, unless I have this one left. Unless there's anything else left. Christine's going to let me know if there's one left. Okay, so I got to find out. This is it. Let me know which one's left. Ladies and gentlemen, we might be showing you a ladies' ring as well. I know the men's ring is here. She's holding up a finger that we've got one left. So I'm going to find out which one it is. And then we're going to show you the men's ring right now, which is the only men's ring we've ever had in this collection. This is that chromium-rich garnet that comes out of the Marilani Hills. That is the actual base of Mount Kilimanjaro, right next door to where Tanzanite hail from as well. Talk about a gem-rich area of the world. This is item number 7663. And how about that for a stone? That is, okay, give it to me. What, do you have an item number on it? 7719. Okay, thank you. Yes. Jess, did you have a question?
Yes, can you try on the kunzite ring?
Yes, I can. Kunzite ring coming up, pear shape. Item number 6554. Brief hold on the Marilani Mint men's. Let me show the kunzite on the hand. This is the 956 Afghan material, ultra neon kunzite. Look at that color. And you don't perceive it as it's not a drastic wavy band, but it's got a little curve to it, just a little scalloped kind of design. That 6554, it's that, 6554, 956 pear-shaped kunzite, 29 points in diamonds. They're all around brilliance that are going right down the shoulders of the ring. And that is some serious color. Watch this. I feel like that Usher meme. Watch this. Not that, but that's all passe by now. That was last week. There's a new meme, I'm sure, that's going viral right now, right? $16.99. Watch that. Do you see how it gets darker, deeper? You see that? This is another stone, neon. Neon means it can glow in lesser light. That's what that means. Yeah, it's fun to call something neon, but this is where it's exhibiting neon. It doesn't need a lot of light. If it has less light, like I'm doing right there, it tends to be even brighter. I think Jess may have this one, $16.99. It is a one only. I can do any gold you want, but recommend the white gold highly. So this is really replicating, if you're not in a television studio, when you open up that box, it'll look more like that color. And that's gone, right? Congratulations. That one's out of here. Let's go back to our Marilani Mint men's ring. 7663 is the number here. It is a 1 carat 07. And then I do have one more ladies ring. Yay! One more to show you. This is where, because I officially want to be like, you know, I know we're going to get the questions tomorrow. I know a lot of people are going to come in on Sunday morning and figure there's all kinds of Marilanis coming out to play. I want to make sure we get every single one of them out the door today. That'll conclude. It'll allow us to focus on all of our brand new and our specialty pieces we have coming up for Sunday. So here we are with the 107. It's got 99 points in diamonds, very large stones. What is it? 2, 4, gosh, it's hard to even tell. They're so beautifully set. There's not a lot of gap between them, so it's really hard to even get a count on them. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, looks like 11 stones maybe. Maybe it's a dozen, maybe it's 11. I mean, they're really well done. Then you have the finishing through the inside. I'm changing the gold if you want me to. We have one ladies ring coming up that is still here after all is said and done. Great news, because we have probably a lot of people that just joined us in the last half hour that didn't see the presentations. So that's going to be something to keep in mind. We've got one more ladies ring to show you. It's one of those with yellow and white diamonds. How about this one right now? For less than, I already discounted it, didn't I? I look at the bag and it says $39.99. I'm going, why does it say $29.99 on the screen? Oh yeah, I took the only men's ring with all the gold and the very large diamond weight, and I discounted it $1,000 just for the heck of it. Because, you know, kind of surprising we had one piece left. Now I do have another ladies ring. They've checked everything. They've checked all 13 that we had. They know all the 10 that we had on Monday are gone. So here's what I've got. One more ladies ring. It's officially last call in the Marilanis. Here's the men's ring on the hand very quickly before we go. Change the gold color. There's the color change. That is when you expose it to UV light, it turns completely red. This one's $29.99. I even discounted $1,000 lower than I should have, just to make sure that our one and only men's ring with the Marilani men's goes out the door. So that's last call. Let's see who's got it. Then we're going to show you the last of the ladies ring as well. Love seeing that color change. It is fantastic. No, it's phenomenal. Literally phenomenal. Got to bring the ladies ring back on out. We have a new shopper that just picked up the Kunzite too. How wonderful. Welcome, one of many, but we're so excited to have you all with us. All right, Tony, you get the men's ring. I mean, right? Consolation prize for not winning the lottery last night. Congratulations to whoever it was in Illinois. I heard that this morning on the news when I got to work. I thought, oh, look, there was a winner. Take a look at the ladies' ring that's left. Item number 7719. That, oh, it's got a huge water spot. Maybe that's why it's here. Forgive me. Was that on there earlier? No wonder it's here. If that's the case, that could be why it's here. It's got a big old water spot right in the middle of the stone. Take a look. Now it's better. That is gorgeous. Call me crazy. I think that's the pretty stone. That's a pretty, pretty stone. They're all beautiful. They're all vibrant and bright and neon. This is that chromium rich. Is the chromium element that allows it to change to red under UV light. Thank you, chromium. Doesn't mean that all chromium stones do it. This is like a special concoction. One collector and one gemologist described it as a very, what'd they call it? The ultimate combination. No, it was better. It was like a cocktail. They described it as a cocktail of elements that allow it to do what it does, that makes it so different from all the other garnets out there. This is my 184. So it's also one of the bigger stones that we've enjoyed seeing here. It has the yellow and the white diamonds with it. And it has, let's break it down, 37 in the yellow, 72 in the white. And it's all stunning. Look at that. Designer style, finished right there. Look at this, yellow and white. This one will be as is, because we like to house our yellow diamonds in the yellow gold, and that's probably, you know, the best way to do it. When you start mixing and matching funky gold colors with the diamonds, it can be a little bit, it can take away from the beauty. We want to leave it as beautiful as possible. And that is as is. We'll size it, of course, to any size you need. There's a nice texturing around the bezels. Even the yellow diamonds, I want to try it on for you so you can see how vibrant and neon. Here's a stone that is neon. It's also a color changing stone. There's only been one source that has produced this garnet because we see other green garnets. We see them out of Kenya, we see them out of Russia, we see them out of Namibia, but the only stone that has this bright neon minty color is out of Marilani, which is in Tanzania. That's the Marilani Hills right there. You know that sounds familiar. It's because it's where also Tanzanite comes from. Different mine, but same locale. And this is the only material that has that rich like cocktail of chromium with the other elements that give you your grossular garnet that has the ability to change to red under UV light. Here's my last of the ladies rings available. The gents ring at the moment is still here, and this ladies ring is only $39.99, $184 in size. It's the mega sizes, and before you go out and spend a fortune on a little stone that's washed out, that has more yellow than it has green, every other Marilani I've ever seen has more yellow. It has more yellow than green. You've probably seen them as well, where they look almost more like what would we even compare it to? Almost like a yellow-green tourmaline combination. This is where it's just nothing but that green, but it's that beautiful minty color that's vibrant. Yes? Maui? No? Yes, absolutely. Shaw's just, that's a term I used back at a different network about 15 years ago, but same kind of thing. So SHAH, just that actually regards the Afghan material. This is Afghan material. So yes, Shaw grade. Yes. What was the other term was used in some of the networks a long time ago? Yeah, it wasn't anything like Maui though. Maui, I'm not sure. But it's that deep dark color. I have a stone from TVON that's not even nearly that saturation. So it's the top quality we've ever had. Yes. Yes, I can. The oval cluster style, 187 of diamond weight, 1173. This is another little recap from our wheel earlier. I guess I'm keeping it. Tony, it is $39.99. So there's that. It just, if somebody's looking for the price tag, it's usually important. So $39.99 on that one. Yeah, if you're wondering, oh, what's the deal? Is that like off it? No, it's $39.99, just a great value. Recapping that one. And then also, here you go, Virginia. This is the diamond ring we had on the wheel earlier. It's, I'll give you a close-up look at 1173. It has a total of a carat 87 in diamonds. It is overall, it's this oval shape, but when you look at it, every single diamond individually is a very large size in the ring overall. And it's also going to be in any gold. Now, if you want to just really keep it kind of seamless and let those diamonds look like there's no gap in between and all that, you probably want to select the white gold like you see it. I'll show it up close as well. The Marilani ring that you're about to see, that's still available if you'd like it for $39.99. Here's the diamond ring up close, all on its own by itself. And this is the one that I had Leslie was kind enough to reach out, and she said she's purchased this ring already from TVON. She has this ring. She showed a picture of her wearing it. She sent it to me on Facebook and said, here it is. I love it. It gets more time, more wear time than any other ring I have. It's my favorite ring I've gotten from TVON. And she has, I don't know how many, but many. So that is a good thing. It really is. It is a classic in that way, right? I feel like every day we can wear diamonds, right? Diamonds don't have that one bright, shining color that you feel like if you're like me, you got to coordinate it head to toe. This really is just a wonderful way to get a diamond ring that is spectacular. They will. What I would recommend doing, though, if you were to put them on directly next to the ring, they would sit right here and right here. So what you can do if you like more of a flush fit, Virginia, we're talking about Wonder Rings, you can get this a half a size bigger, and then you can slide the Wonder Rings so they'll sit actually right. Let me kind of simulate it here. You can have a Wonder Ring sit more here and right here, but next to the band, if you get this ring a little larger. So it would sit up. And then, of course, this oval is elongated. So I have one that works really well, Virginia, that's this style that works perfectly with the Wonder Ring, and it's the big cushion cut. This is the one that doesn't work perfectly unless you set it up high, unless you get a bigger size. And Mary Beth, the only other stones in the world that change color from green to red are really Alexandrite and diaspora, if you consider that a green to red. It's more of a green golden to a pinky color, but Alexandrite would be the other one that you're probably thinking of, and color change speen. also goes from, it's not as prominent a green to red, but color change sphene starts as a darker forest green and goes to a semblance of red as well. So that's what I have. It's sphene is probably the one you're thinking of, that if you bought it from me years ago, that's probably the one. I think I'm recalling you have a sphene. So it'd be a color change sphene that you have, which is that different type of gem, not a garnet. Sphene is its own category and family of gems, but that's the other one that goes from green to red. So sphene, alexandrite, now our Marilani mints, those are generally, and diaspora, sort of green to red. Yeah, and that's what we have. Okay, coming up. That one's $16.99. It was from our wheel earlier, so congratulations if you got that one. And it sounds like I can bring out Virginia if she'd like to see the cushion version that goes really well with the Wonder Ring. If you've already got those, I can bring it out. Happy to do that for you. All right, and we don't have any color change sphenes left, I don't think. And that's the Marilani mint. Okay, next up. Well, we got two Marilani mints here. And I want to show you one more thing. Speaking of color change, here's the color change garnet that's not Marilani. So not to confuse everybody, but there's a color change garnet that goes from a bronzy tone to a pinky plummy red. That's what you're seeing here. That's another way to get a rare garnet. This one actually comes out of a different part of Africa. It's Kenyan material. Yep, it was sphene. Yep, that's what I thought. I remember it. I remember it. I know it might have been years ago, but I remember it. It's amazing what I remember. I remember what y'all buy and who it is and where you live and your pets' names and when you bought it and what carat weight it was. I remember that stuff. So here we go. It's weird, but I do. 7567 is the item number on this brand new carat 40 color changing Tavita. You're welcome. Yeah, the Marilani mints were just here Monday for the first time. Yeah. All right, coming up, this is our color changing Tavita garnet. It's out of Kenya. It also has 45 points in the diamonds, and it is fabulous. Really is. Just a wearable style. And I'm hoping those last two Marilani mints will go. We'll try to give you a chance here in the last few minutes. We'll remind you of those, give you a last look, or just, you know, a lot of people are probably thinking them over, so you might want to just dial in early if you want to get them because they're one of a kinds, of course. All of our Marilani mints were. And still taking requests here, end of the night, or end of the day, rather. Feels like night. It's end of the day is upon us here in about 15 minutes. So the show is about to wrap up. So do let us know what you'd like to see. If there's anything we can go find for you, or if it's just another recap of a piece you saw earlier, we're happy to help there. This is the 140 with 45 points in diamonds. Happy to help you with this one because it's another way to get a garnet that changes color, but different. So even more, I will say we've had now 22 stones entirely in the Marilani Mint collection. I haven't had 22 Tavita color change garnets in the totality of my 6 years here. Yes. Yes, Terry. That's it. Yes. Right here. Virginia just brought it out. Now, do you have Terry, Virginia, or are you with someone else? We might have multiple people that want this cushion cut that goes with the Wonder Ring. Yeah, I got it right here. Let me do this. Since they're on the line, let's show it right now. And I'll hold that thought on the garnet and take a look at this. This is the one, perfect. This is the one, it slides. So see what it does? See how there's a diagonal to this basket here? And maybe we could bring out the Wonder Ring to prove it, maybe. I don't know if we have time. Sorry, but it would be great. Just to, because people don't always just, you know, hear what I say or whatever. So I want to show it to you because the visual is something. And yeah, if you already have the Wonder Ring, and a lot of you do, this ring with it, perfection. Item number here is 1172. So see how it just is going to be that bigger squared off finish? Same concept. Big diamonds individually, although you are getting more here. 193 as opposed to the pear shape, which had 187. This is 193, all white diamonds. Triple row on the sides. Set up with this square. Now it looks great on its own. You don't always have to pile on the rings because this ring is ample by itself. There's no doubt you can wear that all on its own. We're on the hand and just live in it that way. But this is the one out of all the composite designs we do, meaning a lot of stones put together to make the look of one big one. This is the only one that has that effect. Do you see how I just, before the Wonder Ring comes out, I'll show you what I mean. This is, pretend that's the Wonder Ring. It slides right next to it on one side or both, and we do have the Wonder Ring coming, so you'll see what I'm talking about, because then it just gives you, like, for lack of a better term, a slab of diamonds across your finger that would go like on most knuckle to knuckle. And so you have that option, wear it like this or stack away. But also, this ring's coming down to a discount, even though it's more diamond weight. We're gonna do this one for $17.77, more gold, more diamonds, and then let me go ahead. I'm gonna go grab these Wonder Rings here and show you what they look like together, because that is definitely, it's my favorite ring of all the TVON rings that we do. My favorite one of all time to stack with the Wonder Ring is this diamond ring. So exactly what Terry was asking about, like, isn't there one of those rings that looks perfect with the Wonder Ring? Watch the magic. It's happening right now. There's one Wonder Ring. That's the original. It works with any of them. I'm showing you the 103 version that most of you have. Watch the magic. Slide it on, bang, right there. Suddenly they look perfect together, even though they're different sizes. But then wait, there's more coming. Take another 103 Wonder Ring, slide that on your hand. This is going to be a snug fit because they're all 6s, but look at that. Suddenly, voila. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Look at that. Suddenly you have made now 193 plus a carat of 3 plus a carat of 3. You are hanging out around 4 carats in diamonds when you put it together. And the middle ring, and look at how that, when I talk about a seamless fit, that's what I mean. Look at how the bands on the sides are even coming right up next to each other. So that is exactly what I talk about. There is one diamond ring here that is the perfect slide on. That's not the one she's asking for, or she just doesn't want it. Got it. Just want to make sure if it's not the one she's thinking about, I want to bring it out. But that's the one that we know is perfect. Yes? Sure, Betty. What does she need? Okay. What is she generally looking for? Big, small, medium? Yeah, if there's a price range, remember, if you can ever narrow down the category of Tanzanite, it helps, meaning price range, cut, design. You don't have to, but it does help, especially with only 12 minutes left of the show. I'm going to go grab what we had yesterday, see if there's something maybe it sounds like she saw something, or maybe kind of saw something yesterday. I'll go grab them. These are going to take me a minute to get these rings off, because yeah, I always say if you're going to wear your Wonder Rings as a set of 3, go up a little bit on everything, because when you start stacking big rings together, they get a little more snug on the hand. I don't care who you are, what your ring size is, that's just the reality. So Virginia, does that help your color out? Did they decide oval or a cushion? Cushion. Great. Perfect. I'm glad we brought it out. Thank you. Who was it? Tanya? Wonderful. Thank you, Tanya. Hey, Jess, you don't think she's talking about the 21 karat 66? I did have that blue wing yesterday. I went up to it. Oh, I know what else I had that I love. The 405. My hand-selected piece from 4 years ago nearly. That one's worth showing again, because that was one that didn't manage to get a home last night. So here we go. 4 karat 05. This is the one in the bridge that sits up with a double row. Thank you so much. Take a look at this one. Well, there's some color for you. There's some ultimate saturation right there. It is going to be, might know it if you were with me last night, a few hours ago. 7611 is the item number. It's our 405 Blue Wing Block D. Excuse me, guys. The throat is not feeling 100% today, so. But hopefully that's just a result of overuse. I hope that's a function of my 10th show in 11 days. I hope that's what that is and not something else. But it's not feeling its best. So 405 is the stone size. You have 75 points in diamond weight as well. Red. That is the ultimate. I picked, if you missed the story last night, when these came out for the very first time on a Tuesday afternoon back in December of 2018, nearly 4 years ago, there were a couple stones that really stood out in the collection. And it wasn't just, oh, here's the biggest, or oh, here's the this, or it was about color. Which one had the most neon saturation? This is it. And 4 carats 05 plus that double row, that 75 points in diamonds that runs underneath, is really spectacular. There's reds coming through the profile. I mean, my goodness, when you start seeing reds through the side of your blue wing, very impressive. Any gold you want, tell you what we'll do, just make it an easy deal right now. I had an unsuccessful auction last evening with this exact ring, and that is unacceptable. So in an effort to try and get it a home here today, let's make it better than it was $49.99 out the door. I got silly. I tried an auction. It didn't work either. So I'll tell you, we'll make it even better just now to price it and send it out. One caller only. Betty, let me know if you like this one. I also have a 21 karat 66 that's also here that I'd be happy to show you. That's our largest in a ring, and it's under 10 grand, so go figure that out. And I'll make this right now $1,999 only. $19.99 for a 4 karat 05. And what I really want to stress about this is it's the ultimate saturation and neon. The ultimate, the best. the very best. Do you mean, MB, do you mean like that exact ring, or do you mean the stone in general? Because I don't have that ring, but I can see if we have any color change sphene. I don't think we have many more. Do we have any color change sphene? Do you know? And then let me know what size you need and all that, because I don't think there's many, if at all. So we'll see what we got. I'll let you know momentarily. We've got about 8 minutes left in the show. $19.99. Betty, let me know what you think. This is just, I can promise you, this is the saturation level that does not get better. And here's what it looks like on the hand for you. Bridge that's more simple. It doesn't have diamonds on the actual band going up the sides. They're actually just the double row running underneath there. So this is the way to get your fabulous blue wing. If you're just a real stickler, like to the exact, you want the very, very, very best color, it's right here. So that's an incredible value, and I'm just knocking prices down off even below the auction opens that we had last night for you. So that'll be $19.99, and then 2 of our Marilani mints still here. So I guess I will have them tomorrow. Who knows? I guess if they don't go today. Yes. Do you like this one? So that's going to be, is it our requester by chance? Oh, okay, so good. Well, we can help you out. Let me see if I have any other Tanzanites. I mean, we might as well flash the 21 karat 66, am I right? Let's flash it. 6807. It's been reduced a bunch, and it went from 30,000 to 20,000. Then it went to 20, let's see, 15. And now we've got it under $10,000 for a 2166 blue wing with yellow diamonds that are well over half a carat themselves. Take a look at this one on the hand. That's what that 2166 looks like. Do we have a sphene? We have a color change sphene. Well, I don't know if we have one left. Well, that's one more than I thought we had. This is exciting. Let's show you a color change sphene next by request. You got it. I love it. Another green to red stone. Very rare. I introduced those back in March of 2017. I'd only been here about 6-7 months at that point, and what an exciting moment that was. And let's take a look. Of course, they lasted for years afterwards, but look what we have in a color change sphene. That's it. And it's a really interesting, this is really truly that other stone that besides Alexandrite and now the Marilani mints, it's the other stone that does go from green to red, and it's item number 1468, and it's a one only in the yellow gold. This is literally the last color change sphene that we have. We just went through inventory, just checked it out, and you've got an elongated oval 4 karat 45 here, and we'll get back to that 2166. Just want to show it for the heck of it because it was requested, and who knows if this is going to be the right piece for you. But 10 points in diamonds, a more open cutout interlocking designer side detail. Look at how there's texture to that oval, and then you've got almost like that speared effect of open work on the gold on the sides, a few diamonds in the corners there, just to really leave it where it's up. The quality of the stone is vast. There's a lot of stones I never would show you because they were just too included. This is a generally included stone. It's not just about the color change. You're battling a couple of different things with the stone. This category is rare. We know sphene is a stone that, keep in mind, a little bit softer, so just be more aware when you're wearing it. You don't want to just give it like a big knock on the door or on the desk or whatever. You want to be a little more careful with the sphenes in general, whether they're the neon or the color change. But this is a stone that is changing color, but it's also what we look for is we don't want oversaturation. They're always going to be a forest green type of color. We don't want it to be overly saturated. And remember, this is still a stone that, number one, is known for brilliance. It's got brilliance and dispersion beyond diamonds. So that's the number one thing we're seeing. It wasn't until, and we always knew there was a neon, beautiful kind of a yellow green neon color in sphene that we're always about dispersion. But then this stone came about. We introduced it first here. It was the first time it was ever anywhere on television, as a matter of fact. It was back in the early parts of 2017. And what a premiere it was. But they lasted for some time because we were lucky enough to have a lot of stones. This is our very last. It's a big size, and it's giving you that clarity to show off the brilliance, but then when you change the light source, it'll still change color. Take a look at it. We'll make it easy for you right now. What? Wait, what is this price? I didn't look at the price until right now, and I assume based on, selling hundreds and hundreds of these over the last 5 years, I assumed this was going to be $4,500. This will be the fastest seller of the day. And that's saying something with those Marilani mints, because those were going pretty quickly. I am making this $999 for the 4 karat and a half color change sphene. $999 in all this gold. So that means this is an impromptu request that probably is not for the requester, but I got to tell you, that's for somebody, Because when a 4.5 carat sphene that is chrome rich, that is amazing for $9.99. I know it's been a while since we've seen him, which is why I had to give you the spiel. But this is my last, and it's $9.99. Obviously, we're just saying a bye-bye sphene. And then, gosh, by tomorrow we can say, nope, no more sphenes. I was surprised there was even one, but look at this discount to get it a home here today. So that one's $9.99 if you'd like it. We will go back to, 3 people, 4 people, 5 people. Who's first? You want it? Congratulations. That is sold to Virginia's caller. I don't have any more. So sorry. Take a look at this one more time. This is that 2166. I have number 6807. 3 minutes left in the show. And that's our 21 karat 66 blue wing. Thank you on that sphene. Let me know who got it when you know, Virginia. What a fun one that was. Yes. Yep. That was pretty cool. That was pretty good. Here we go. Yes. Any requests? All right. Carat 15, yellow diamond weight. That would be, about a 56, 57 pointer on each side. And that is one for the ages because who else is going to make a 21 carat plus blue wing block D $9,999? Nobody. Nobody would make a block C. Nobody would make a lavender or a light washed out Tanzanite that is that size, that price. Try that one for my collectors out there. 2 Marilani mints left. I'm going to show them on my hand together. It happens to be, could be a set. Could be the his and her set you've been waiting for as well. Try these rare collectibles. I mean, when we just talked about that, we kind of reminisced about the color change sphenes we had. And then you realize we had those for years and years and years after they debuted. And here we are 5 days after I debuted, and we've only had them for 3 shows. And we've only had 22 stones, and I just have 2 left. Marilani mint in the ladies ring with the yellow and white. The men's ring is also here. Remember, these carat weights are 184 on the ladies and a 107 on the men's ring. And that's going to be your last choice with all of our Marilani mint collection. I have no more. There are new ones. There's no surprise next week. I'm going to have more. No, this is what we have. This is the ladies. This is the men's. This one is $39.99 for the ladies ring. This one's $29.99 for the men's ring. I'll show them one more time up close. Let me know if you'd like the 21 karat 66. We have 1 minute left in the show. We'll be back tomorrow with some surprises. Haven't even told you what's coming tomorrow, but what there won't be are Marilani mints. Yes. Yes, we just did. The diamond ring with the 193. No. Which one? Oh, you're 7. Yes, that was it. I thought you said 777. No. We had the 193 diamond ring. Is this one you're talking about, Antonio? It's the 1 carat 93 diamond ring. Just had that one for $17.77. Yes, that's the one that I had with the Wonder Ring there. That is here as well. We have more on the diamond rings. That's the beauty of it. It's diamonds. We excel in diamonds. Diamonds aren't as rare as Marilani mints and color changing sphenes and blue wing block Ds. So this one I have for you. Give us a call, guys, if you have any questions. We have about 30 seconds of airtime. We'll see you tomorrow morning, same place, same time. Of course, 10 a.m. Pacific we start, noon Central, 1 p.m. Eastern. We'll see you for our big, we always end the week in a very, very big way. So I hope to see you all joining us for our Sunday show. We'll see you then, bright and early, well, at least out here, 10 a.m. We'll see you guys then, and have a great rest of your Saturday. Thank you so much for joining us. Congratulations to everybody who picked something up today. Enjoy your jewelry. Keep calling, and of course, we'll help you out at that same phone number. And we'll see you here tomorrow. I'm Lauren Blair. Have a good one. We'll see you back here for a Sunday morning.